I don't want to hear it. The blessing of Valhalla is going to come in real handy at some point.
It already has.
Yeah, how many days have you...
I was going to ask you that.
Valhalla? Okay, here, let me go back in my notes, because that is very important.
I know.
Sunday.
I know it was one day after the fight with the giants that we ended. So.
Yes. Naga's blessing. Yeah, so it's 2 days. So you still have 8 days until it recharges.
5.
It recharges every 7? Oh, yeah, a week. It takes a week, not 10 days. 7 to 7.
I know we found a ton more bug repellent.
Just... I love random rolls. Oh, and here, let me show you what I do for the random encounter table, too. So, every time we've been going through one of these random encounters, I write down the date. So, anytime I happen to re-roll one that I've already used before for a party, I try and re-roll. That way we can mix up the encounters, unless it's one that really fits the area y'all are in.
Fair enough. Oh. I can use Swimming Wild Shape now, too.
You can what?
Swimming Wild Shape.
Yep, Hunter Shark.
Oh, yeah.
Giant octopus. I am surprised that thing does not have multi-attack.
I am, too, especially with multiple arm things like the gorilla-oid. What was that? That has like 4 arms, Jordan, that nearly destroyed y'all's party on the Monday night.
The gorillas, the 4-armed gorillas.
Oh,
yeah. Gorilla, yeah.
I have a turkey leg.
34. Oh, yeah. I'm digging these random encounter rolls for you. This is nice. Alrighty, so let's see. Squig said he was going to be a little late, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
he just... Yeah, he said he'll be here soon.
Okay, cool.
So, did we not play the weekend of the 10th, 11th, 12th?
I don't think so. Let me check. The 11th and 12th. Oh, we played the 12th online.
Was I not there?
Yeah, that was the one you were not there for. Maybe?
Okay. Yeah. Because the 5th we played, which was my last one.
That was
played
the 12th. Yeah, that was where you were out at the event.
Yeah. Okay. And then the 19th, we just didn't play last weekend. Okay. Yeah. Never mind. I'm caught up.
All right. I'm going to go with the Monster Slayer for right now.
Monster Slayer. Okay.
Oh, it's convenient. I'm finally eating dinner tonight.
Oh, nice.
I was working on the house all day. It's been interesting.
Any more rolled? Good. All right, so as we're getting set up, would you mind doing a little character introductions? As y'all are going to be sitting around the fire right now, it is Jidal and Baku that have joined for... Oh, no, because Baku wasn't here last time. So it's Jidal sitting around the fire with Artis Simber, as you are being approached by Giral and by our new adventurer, who also have a passed-out Rylu with them.
Hard skin.
In tow.
Soft skin.
In tow is this little green guy over here. If you want to look at the shared screen for this, for the computer, is Dragonbait over here to the right. He appears to be a kobold-esque dragonborn style creature that is mute. He does not talk, and he communicates by facial expressions and by emitting smells. Whenever he is happy, he, talks a little more through his nauseating smell. You'll definitely smell him. Oh, he'll... Oh, never mind. I was going to make a joke. Too bad. I'll keep that for later. But y'all will approach one another at the fire as y'all are taking a long rest on the island of Chult. 2 days after y'all had the encounter with... What dinosaurs were those that the blessing that y'all got at Orolunga saved y'all? The blessing of... Dean.
Valhalla?
Valhalla, there we go. I couldn't remember the name. But if you could please introduce your characters and then give me a reminder on level, AC, HP, and passive perception.
Alrighty. I'll go first. I'm Gilral, lizard folk druid, Circle of the Moon. I came from what you softskins refer to as Dinosaur Island. And I was sent out by my clan in search of one of our missing members. His name is Zizhuanth. He came to the island of Chult with the Emerald Enclave and did not return to us. So my clan has sent me to find out what happened. And various shenanigans have ensued. I've found lots of tasty things to eat in this jungle, and lots of not tasty things have tried to eat me. And some giants tried to squish me, and I think they succeeded, but some weird spiritual warriors that have been showing up conveniently managed to save us. So, and then it was now, and then I don't know what happened.
All right. Name's Virgil. Nice to meet you guys. I'm a ranger. I normally get hired whenever villages come across monsters, large beasts, and other anomalies that disrupt their town, their economy, trade routes, whatever the deal is. I was first found myself in a fishbowl, it appeared like, and somehow I managed to find my way over here in the forest.
Okay. All right. My character, his name is Baku. He is a turtle, and he actually comes from the island of Chult. If you look at the map to the south, there is a small little kind of separate island that breaks off of Chult, called the Snout of Omgar, where that's his home, I guess, area where he's from. And he is kind of, right now, he's looking to see if he can find adventures, because there's a town in Omgar, the Snout of Omgar, which is overtaken by monsters, and it used to be an old turtle city or village or whatever it was. But basically, Baku's goal right now is to find a group of adventurers that will help him cleanse that area of all the monsters and creatures, so that way they can rightfully retake that turtle village or turtle city, whatever it's considered.
Sorry, I'm still on mute.
That's Baku.
Just writing down the last of y'all's information. So we have 2 level 3s and a level 4, correct?
And then Squigs is level 3 still, right?
Yes. I believe Riley was still level 3.
Did you say that I had another individual with...
Yes, you have Dragonbait with you.
Dragonbait, okay.
He's the one carrying the unconscious Riley right now.
Got it.
And oh, sorry.
Ah, yes. Gerald! There you are. I've been looking all over the place for you. Seems as though I ran across this friend here. His name is Dragonbait. From what I can tell, is he's mute. He cannot speak. Found Riley unconscious. Some random, God knows how I came across him way. but
Well,
we have it.
find some. We did find 4 casks of something called tej.
Ah, yes. What is this tej?
It's
Sounds
it's made
familiar.
from honey.
Quite delicious. So right now, artists Simber and Dragonbait seem to be hugging, doing some bro handshakes right now, looking really happy to see one another so deep in the jungle of Chult. Have you all applied your bug repellent for the day, right?
Of course.
You've been finding a crap ton of it? Okay. Making
A little bit of mud on the skin.
So besides that, they're going to talk for a little bit, and at this point you're going to realize that Artist doesn't exactly know the way to Uma. He has been working off of rumors and patched pieces of map that he has been gathering, but he does not know the precise location. And you just over and over, Virgil is able to overhear with his past perception of 16, that they keep discussing someone by the name of Tinder. It just seems to be some fiery presence that they always keep alluding to in their conversation about Tinder knowing more, but the danger that it might hold. Besides that, they're exchanging maps and showing where they've been traveling through the island of Chult. As you'll see that you come down from Orolunga through Kahakla, the Valley of Death, and you've made your way successfully through there. What were y'all's encounters in there, G-Roll? Upon your blessings of Valhalla?
Well, first we ran into some tasty monkeys. Well, no, monkeys have tails. Whatever the other things are called. Either way, they were delicious. And then we found a wolf that breathes. It was cold. It was very chilly. And then its friend showed up, and then a giant showed up. Yeah.
The giants were fun. How did y'all handle the giants? I forget.
Berserkers. Lots of berserkers.
Oh, I watched it. I watched the entire thing.
Thank
you, Albert, for recording everything.
I like the streams. They do us well. Right now I'm trying to find the place that I wanted to use for y'all's map tonight as y'all are wandering through. So right now, Artist is going to come to you and start discussing a little bit more about it. He doesn't know the precise location, but they might have an inclination about who could tell them more. It'd be it'd be a 10-day travel from your current location to be able to get to this place. And they refer to it as a mine, a place where they can bring out metal or some sort of piece of value from beneath the surface.
Sounds dank.
Delightfully dank and a tad dangerous.
What on this island isn't?
I went down.
Very.
I mean, I'm down if you guys are.
No questions? It's going to go into a gung-ho? I like it.
So,
who's telling us this again? I'm sorry. Artist? Yes.
Can he show us where it is on this map that we found from the giants?
Yeah.
Yes, he can. He's going to show you it's a 10-day to the southwest. Oh, 1 second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. It's a 10-day on map if you are mounted. And he starts discussing a way that he might be able to get y'all, well, there a little quicker. He's grown quite afraid since your encounter with the frost giants. He seems quite just amiss and almost stuttering with how much apparent fear. You can give me an insight roll if you want to try and learn more. But he just seems a little more scatterbrained and less collected than when you first met this man in the top of the shrine to Orolunga.
I would like to do insight roll if that's okay.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, that's not right. 7, that would be a 12.
A 12. All right, you're not going to be able to tell much difference since you're just getting to meet Artist. He just seems to be giving you the cold shoulder for the most part.
Okay.
Inside of 14?
A 14 is going to tell you that something's amiss. It's going to tell you that he is afraid. You are not able to discern afraid of what.
Seems as though...
Ask him.
You may be afraid of something. Do you mind sharing with us? Is there something else we should know?
Well, this persuasion roll, you can have advantage since you've traveled with him for some time now.
Sorry?
He's a little more reluctant to... you can roll me a persuasion check with advantage. now that you've noticed it. He seems to be warming up to y'all a little bit more now, especially now that you were able to save him with the blessing of Valhalla from Giral, and he assumes that Baku was out trying to gather some other information or means of safety.
10.
10, all right. And it's not going to be able to beat him completely, as he just kind of has this look of grimace over his face. Says, well, I've not been completely truthful with you all. I'm carrying an object of great power through the jungle. I'm its holder. I'm its safekeeper. I must keep it protected from these frost giants who've come seeking it. They've come disturbing the peace of the island of Chult in search of it. And I fear that, well, if we can expel them, we can at least keep it hidden from them for long enough that someone else will expel them or the death curse will take them over. But we must keep this a secret. As he starts rubbing a odd piece of metal on his hand. Seems to be a ring around his right finger. Right ring finger.
Protection, you say? Protection is my middle name. Not really, but...
So yes, mighty Baku, I am quite grateful for the shell in your shield to be back in our presence. It causes me quite a bit of stress, worrying that we're all just about to die in these jungles. But I've seen you take more hits than many an adventurer, and it's quite impressive.
I do try. It is my family shield that I am endowed with, or what's the word I'm looking for?
Imbued, embodied?
Imbued. That works. Imbued with. As long as I still stand, I will protect every fellow adventurer in my party.
Comforting thought.
And with this, he's going to ask y'all, as a group, if you were willing to help him make his way. To try and make it to this mine and do a bit of negotiating to keep this ring safe. He also lets you know that he could also use it in cases where you might need some protection, might need to keep themselves safe. As he starts to conjure up a bit of magic and gives Giral a little wink, saying, I like your druid craft. As he starts to completely change shape. What was the last creature you were in? It was Carnotaurus?
Yes.
As you see this icy Carnotaurus start to appear up from the ground in front of him, magic surging from his ring starts to build this creature, and this perfect ice sculpture of a Carnotaurus takes form right in front of you by the about 20 feet away from the fire that y'all are sitting at this evening in the island of Chult.
That's impressive.
Is it just an ice sculpture, or is it like moving, living?
It's just an ice sculpture. It's sitting right now. It's a large creature size sitting in the forest floor right now, as he sort of seems a little winded and just kind of looking around anxiously at you all. You're also going to get a faint whiff of almost death or rotting smell coming from dragon bait, Giral, and Virgil.
What's that?
You can get the smell of decay and death. It just kind of wafts through your nose. You're like, oh.
Oh, like we smelt it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Rifles, gunpowder, flour.
Is it clearly coming from the ice statue, or?
You can try and give me a perception roll to see where it's coming from, to see who smelt it and dealt it.
I will gladly do that.
That's why I'm not saying anything.
And that is a 11. I'm not doing the best rolls today.
And 11, all right. 11 is enough to beat the 10 DC, and you discern it's coming from Dragonbait, who looks quite afraid and kind of shivering a bit at this point. Remember, he communicates by smell.
Oh. Good to know. I will just continue on my way and just keep a mental note. That bad smell equals fear.
Your ways are strange.
Very odd indeed. He says, but this object, again, is of great power and great importance. For it can keep us safe, it can keep us strong, but it cannot fall in the hands of the frost giants once more. And with that, you see his hand open up from the clenched fist that he's been holding out, and the bear, and this icy creature just seems to step forward as he mounts his way on top of it, and him and Dragonbait begin to sit on the creature's back.
Well, it seems as though your journey seems just. I would be for helping. What do the rest of you say?
Come this far together.
Might as well. I just recommend we keep our eyes peeled. It seems going through a very treacherous area and hate to have anything get the jump on us.
That would just be terrible. So, with that, Giron, would you like to make a nature roll as y'all are finishing your long rest to head out into the jungle?
Nature or survival?
Survival. My apologies. Thank you for the correction.
May I help in that?
Yes, you can. Are you proficient?
I am.
There we go.
Would an 18 help?
Our husband and a few horses. We're still
That would give him advantage. You don't roll with him.
Oh, sorry.
In that case, 24.
Okay, yeah. Y'all are going to go along pretty well until about midday.
But they say it takes
As I've got a little drawing for us right here of what y'all are going to see. If you wouldn't mind going to the presentation right now.
So
I'm also going to present it on this screen.
are Artis and Dragonbait the only two that fit on top of that mount?
Yes, Artist and Dragonbait are the only two that fit on top of this mount.
Okay.
his first day on the job, so I suspect he's no longer with us. I can work.
He's making pictures.
I know, I'm drawing stuff. Y'all are the happy little sun over there.
I like shapes.
Nice and yeller.
So we're the sun.
Mm-hmm. And then I'm going to draw other guys back here.
What'd you drop?
Me?
It sounded like you dropped something.
Oh, no, that was the ice rattling around in my water bottle.
Mm. You silly Marines in your water.
Hydrate or die.
Mm-hmm.
Kim says
All
hail.
right, so as y'all are walking along, you see this icy bear crunching away at the forest below you. You see Artis and Dragonbait walking their way down. And they also have a conversation as you're traveling to see that Artis is still a little unnerved by being this forefront with everyone being this open. So he also asks if you'd be a little more protective, especially understanding of why he hides behind trees or why he gets a bit razzled whenever high combat breaks out. If you remember, Artis hung back in one of y'all's combats, or several during the Valley of Death, trying to make sure that he could keep the ring safe above all else, especially with the Frost Giant encounter.
Yes.
Everyone has their priorities.
Mm-hmm. And with this group not being very stealthy, y'all are able to happen upon what to be 6 well-armored Chultan soldiers that seem to be walking along a bit of a bigger pathway in the trees around you. Remember, the canopy above is about 90 feet tall. The first branches started about 20 to 30 feet into the air. There are vines hanging from trees all around you. There's moss and heavy or tall grasses that extend up from the ground. It's very lush. Amazon forest is most akin to what a lot of this looks like.
What is everything on the map again?
As y'all are approaching, you see the 6 pentagons up front are the metal-armed humanoids that seem to be marching forward. The red smiley face is a red-robed creature, and the 3 black circles at the back are 3 black-hooded creatures. All medium humanoids seem to be walking forward in this path. Y'all are sitting about 60 feet away from them at the current point in time when y'all see them trudging along their pathway.
How does Artis look in the face of this potential encounter?
Artis looks a bit surprised. He's looking to investigate. He tries to whisper out, "Be wary of the Thans. Be wary of the Thans, the blood ones, the wizards. They have power."
I'll notch an arrow on my bow, just in case.
Wait, so is he trying to move toward them, or is he hanging back?
Right now, he's just holding his ground, staying about 60 feet away.
Okay. Don't mind me, I'm just checking my spell book.
Good. Y'all also start, passive perception for Giron and Virgil are going to be able to smell the strong scent of flowers. Seems almost like potpourri that wafts through your nostrils.
I'm going to look at Dragonbait and what his expression is.
He's got an odd little smile on his face, and he's just looking around to the side, looking up at the trees. He doesn't seem to be too mesmerized or bothered by the people trudging in front. And can I also get a marching order? Because we have Giral up front for leading, and then how would y'all also like to be walking?
Baku's going to be right behind him.
I'll be towards the center or back.
Okay, so you'll be near the center with Artis and Dragonbait on their mount. So what would y'all like to do?
Should we
Seems
approach?
like these creatures are probing. The creatures in front seem to be taking spears and sort of poking them down into the ground around the mosses, and seem to be cutting up bits of vegetation and collecting up roots and bit of vines as they go along. The 3 robed creatures at the back don't seem to be moving much, just holding their hands in their sleeves and walking forward, following the red-robed creature.
What would I know about these creatures and their environment and how they...
You can give me some rolls and try to figure it out. What type of role are you trying to make? You're trying to learn their history. You're trying to learn more about their nature and their natural set. You're trying to see if they're more survival-based.
I'll do something survival-based, if that is okay.
I'll lend him advantage.
Okay.
Advantage?
So advantage survival check on these creatures.
I'm going to roll for history.
That'd be a 25.
Okay, 25 is going to show you that it looks like they're collecting ingredients for some rituals or some sort of spells. Being a ranger, you're able to see that it's some sort of spellcraft or some sort of mastery of magic that they're using these for, because they're picking out particular ingredients as they cut down with their spears.
All right, so...
History of 15?
History, what was that? History of 15 is going to remember the Red Wizards of Than. The bald wizards that can be recognized by their shiny domes. They have a fair bit of magical ability. They are also known as evil. Evil!
I would be weary. These, the bald one, he is sorcerer of some sort, but evil as well.
They seem to be coming up.
Careful approaching.
They seem to be walking down this pathway.
15 nature on the on what they're gathering.
15 nature is not going to be able to discern what they're gathering besides small sets of mushrooms and bits of dried mosses. You aren't quite able to tell what they're picking up at this 60-foot distance.
I think now's a good time to decide of whether or not we wish to either engage or let them be as they're approaching us.
You know, if they're evil, we may want to just let them pass.
I agree. It would not be smart without, what's his face?
Rialu?
Rylu. Rylu is still unconscious, it seems.
Or at the very least,
All right, so I'll just...
sneaking behind them and see what they're up to.
Okay, give me a stealth roll.
I can't help with this one.
That would be a 12.
Ooh. You break the perception of the one creature in the middle. It seems as he turns his head to you. Everyone else seems to be poking around, doing what they were doing. The 6 at the front still poking at the grass. The 3 of you behind still seem to have their hands in their pockets, just looking straight forward with hooded faces. The one in the red turns, and you see his odd bald head sitting beneath this red cloak. As his eyes lock with you as you stand about 45 feet away from him. And he just looks you dead in the eyes.
I just look back. Have an arrow notch just in case.
Okay. Oh. All right, I'll need a dexterity saving throw.
All right, here we go.
And we're off.
17?
17, all right, so you will take half damage from this fireball as this creature just holds up a solitary finger. Doesn't utter a word from what you can tell, and you just see a spark come from it. You're the only one that's going to be within this radius.
Actually, reaction, I'll also use absorb elements.
Okay. Yeah.
So make it quarter damage.
Take 28, so 14, you take 7 points of fire damage from this fireball that just goes shooting through the forest tops. You're going to see the front 6 people stop poking at the ground with their spears. They're going to pause in just absolute fear. The 3 behind them stay stoic as the Red Wizard's head turns, and he continues to march along down the path.
Wait, you said he's continuing to march down the path?
Yes, they're continuing to march down the path.
That may have been saying for don't mess with us.
That was pretty dangerous, to say the least. I'm lucky I was able to get out of the way of that as much as I did.
So what are you doing?
I'm okay with
I'm seeking counsel.
Shall we let them pass?
I'm not sure if I'm willing to take much more of those attacks. It seems we might need to survive it for another day.
What does Artist think?
Artist seems to be shuddering with fear right now. It seems like he's shaking a lot, especially from the ice kind of tourist that he is riding. Seems like it might be a little afraid of the fire.
Well, that's reasonable.
So, y'all gonna just stay in hiding?
As soon as I got hit, I'm going to start backing up. Now that I know that they're not seeming to continue engaging, and try and find some better cover.
Okay. How long are y'all waiting?
I think 15 minutes.
That's what I was going to say.
All right.
Or do you need enough time to spend some hit dice?
He only got a little bit.
How much did you take? 7?
7, because
I took 7.
I made the saving throw, and then I halved it again from using absorb elements.
Very nicely done, by the way. Clever use of that spell. Okay, so after 15 minutes, you see them continue down their pathway, picking up mushrooms, picking up pieces of vine, bits of moss as they continue and go out of sight. Artist starts to whisper around and says, we might want to be a little stealthy if we make our way around this part. I hear the Thayans are no one to be messed with. We must keep away from the Red Wizards, for they seek items of great power, and, well, you can see that mine holds quite a tremendous amount of it.
Yes, I think that was wise for us not to engage that party.
Agreed.
All right, so with that, I need another survival check.
I'll help.
25.
25. Okay, so you're going to make it quite a way. But as the sun descends a little bit, you see the light rays sort of stop glistening through the overhead. You start to hear the rustle of bushes around you. You start to hear things getting kicked up. You start to hear the small grumblings of creatures around you. You're able to recognize the very similar chirpings as they start to feel like they're coming from all around you, almost as if they're encircling you.
Oh, Jesus, the frog things again.
It is not the little frog things again. Yet.
Frog things?
Okay, frogs chirp.
Would you care to explain and tell a little bit of the story as y'all are going down, Chultan, about your experiences with these frogs and your encounter so far with Chult?
Let's see. We met looked like tribal frog humanoids. They had poisonous skin. I didn't even want to try and bite them. There were plants that tried to poison us. They weren't tasty at all. There are goblins that like to stand on each other's shoulders. They were delicious.
But Terry.
There were little koala bears that like to change the consistency of their skin depending on what they're attached to.
Ah, yes, I remember them.
All sorts of strange creatures.
The Zorbos. Those were Zorbos, and they are so dope.
Okay, so you said there was a familiar chirping sound.
Yes, the familiar chirping sound. If you'll now go to slide 8 for this Google presentation, in your marching order of Jidal, Baku, and Virgil, bringing up the back with Dragon Bait and Artist, as y'all are being surrounded by these odd, tiny, scaly creatures with hellish attacks.
With what?
Hellish attacks. Velociraptors are descending down upon you.
Aww.
Fun.
They're so cute.
What? Okay, love you. Okay.
Good night, Miriam.
What? I'm sorry.
Right.
Love you.
How many are there?
Dean says hi, by the way.
Hi.
Love you. See you in a bit.
Bye.
Sorry. The whiff had to
How
leave.
dare you? God.
I'm trying to find a little icon that I could use.
Oh my god, they're so cute. That's what you're all saying.
Yeah, I'm making all little ovals right now just with your characters' names on them.
These are indeed the tiny ones, right?
Yes, these are the tiny ones.
Okay. Not Spielberg.
Not to be confused. Yes, not Spielberg, not Big Man Pajamas, not Chris Pratt.
Ah!
The ones that John Carpenter was trying to collect.
Smaller.
Yeah. How dare you? Trying to make my velocities smaller.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, good.
Yeah, see what you're doing? Just ruining it all. Just ruining it all. Damn it, Baku.
All right, I'm good. I'm good. I don't know. I'll stop touching stuff.
That's for the
No
best.
touching. No touching.
They've even got
There's
feathers.
Baku. Da-da-da-da. Oh, yeah. Of course these guys got
Anatomically
feathers.
correct.
Real dinos got feathers.
So that turtle has a mace. I have a longsword. I just felt the need to clarify that.
Oh, thanks, Baku.
I know.
We have Dragon Bait, Artist Kyber riding the Ice Carnotaurus, surrounded with Jidal and Baku taking the front, and Virgil right in the middle as these velociraptors descend upon you. I will need initiative rolls. They are able to get past Yell's passive perception. Let's see, Virgil is the only one they were not able to beat past with a 16. And so you will not be surprised by these creatures. Does anyone have the alert feed or something they picked up?
I've got a 16.
16? Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was going off the ones that were on the table.
Yeah, I updated mine. At least I think I did.
It says a 15 for G-Rawl's passive perception.
No. No, I bumped up my wisdom at level 4.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Try to blame me when I'm reading the sheet.
I definitely... Oh. No, my AC didn't change.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay. Freaking Jordan. You know what? This is going to be a nice time to introduce my little gift. Asarak's gift is a Dungeon Master's magic item. It gives the Dungeon Master a point of inspiration for every character starting at the table they're playing in. I would like to cash in one of these tokens for Jordan's initiative roll.
Really? On initiative?
On initiative. Would you rather it be a death save?
You suck.
I know. But it's okay.
I missed it. What did you get?
I rolled a nat 20 on initiative, and he used his little thingy on a freaking initiative roll.
Hey, it could be worse.
Was it another nat
Oh,
20?
I traded my crappy blue dice that kept rolling like 3s, 4s, and 5s for this one. I've rolled nothing below a 10 so far.
Nice. Okay, I like it. We'll see if that keeps up. As Brad, you are going to get the random point of inspiration that is assigned after I use one.
All right.
And with this, what is our new initiative rolls?
Freaking deny freaking nat 20 initiatives.
And guess what I use roll for initiative? Oh, I love it.
Unnatural 20 for me.
Okay, what is your dex?
My dex, it'd be a 16
Yeah.
with a +3.
Okay, give me 1 second. And you beat them. You'll be going before the Velociraptors, Virgil.
Woohoo!
Wonderful. All right. I will.
Before them on initiative. 1 second. Sorry, they still get their surprise round. They not surprise you, so you get to go. And we need to get G-Roll.
14.
Okay.
I also
Baku?
got 14.
There's the higher dex.
I have 12.
13.
Have at it. I mean, unless you want me to go first.
All right, that just means you follow me.
Now, Virgil, did you say that was a nat 20 plus your modifier, or was that your roll after dex?
That is my roll after dex. It's an unnatural 20
okay.
for my.
Okay. Sorry, I thought you ended up with a 23.
No.
Okay,
Sorry. It's a 20. It's a 17 plus 3. Or sorry, no.
Okay.
It's a. Yeah.
Yeah, 17 plus 3. Okay, cool. So, Velociraptor's got a crit 20 with a +3 initiative, so they'll go first, but I'm going to negate their surprise round right now since Virgil was able to see them with his passive perception. Their stealth rolls ended up at a 16, so you were the only one able to get to see them. How would you like to communicate this to your party so they don't get a surprise round? What would you like to say?
Surrounded. Raptors.
Raptors! Raptors surrounded! As they descend... Oh, I'm on the wrong page. As raptors descend down.
They're so
We will have
cute.
2 go around on Virgil.
All
We'll
right.
have 4 on Baku. 4 on Giral. And it seems like all the little guys are avoiding the big guys at the back riding the giant ice Connotaurus right now. Oh, and I need their initiative roll. And they're bringing up the rear with an 8. What's the modifier for an ice Connotaurus' dex? Or for a Connotaurus' dex, do you remember, Jidal?
Let's see.
That's why I ended up why I'm trying to use the ones that you've had. So they've been a part of it.
Stats, it has a dex of 14.
Okay, 14. That'll still give it. I'll be going before Baku, so yeah, they'll be bringing up the rear. As we have Velociraptors descend down on. We have the 2 on Virgil with a 15 AC, correct?
Yeah, 15 armor class.
Okay. Both of the attacks are going to miss as they swipe at you with their claw, or with a bite and a claw. Sorry, that's the first one that misses with his bite and his claw. Forget these little suckers have 2 attacks each.
Oh, jeez. Okay,
the second one is going to miss on his bite, but he does hit with the claw, dealing 3 points of slashing damage. This is a little nice into you.
3 points of slashing damage. Got it.
Yep. With that, we are at Jidal with an AC of 16, correct?
Correct.
Am I not misreading the schedule or the sheet on that one?
Nope, that one's right.
Okay, so he will miss with his claws, but the creature is going to get a vicious, vicious bite down on Jidal.
Using protection on Giral.
Okay, so what does that take it up to? Or is that promote disadvantage?
Disadvantage.
Okay. Still going to hit, does not crit.
Well, I helped you out a little bit.
A little bit. Oh, yeah, better than what I would have rolled. 6 points of piercing damage is what Jidal is going to take from the first one.
Okay.
Second one, swinging at Jidal, is going to miss on both. Third one is going to miss on his bite, but he's going to hit with his claws. He starts trying to rip away at your scaly, fleshy lizard folk, doing 4 points of slashing damage. The last one that's swinging at Jidal is going to get a double 3 and miss on both. As he's just a little run to the litter. He isn't able to get close enough. He's just biting and gnashing away. Can't get any closer. Now, Baku, 19 AC, correct?
Indeed.
All right. First, right, you see my hands? I'm grabbing my phone.
Oh my god, like 320s, watch.
Oh, no, this is just the first attack. Oh, let's see. Where is that other? Oh, right there.
14? Oh, a 20. Figured.
The bite and the claw just critted.
Wait, they both 20?
Both 20.
Oh, man.
I only saw 120.
I saw them both.
I
Sorry.
was like, I'm going to use inspiration dice to make you re-roll that bite attack.
Okay. That'll work with me. Doing a double crit kind of hurts me. That's kind of what happened to the Monday night guy that ended up getting obliterated with D4s.
I remember that. I was there for that. Exactly hit the exact amount of health points he had, his max number.
And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to roll. I'll take the average. You're just down. You're dead. You'll be fine. You're raisable. But they were like, you know what? I never get to roll this many D4s because it was one of these ridiculous attacks from Chultan creatures that rip you apart extra when they're hanging from their tail. Okay, so you want the bite attack or the claw attack to re-roll?
Bite, please.
Okay, the bite is going to miss with a whopping 4. The claws are what are going to hit, dealing 8 points of slashing damage. With that first attack done, second one will miss on the bite. It will hit with the claws, dealing 3 points of slashing damage. Third one will swing, miss on both as his bite just narrowly misses the exterior of your shell. He isn't quite able to get to the soft spot, but he gets quite close. And the final attack, quite the same with the claws. It gets right to the edge of your armor. You're able to bounce it off with your shield, Baku, and keep yourself well protected from the last attack. It is now Virgil's turn as we are 6 seconds into combat, and the Velociraptors have descended down upon you. Ah!
All right. I would like to use my Slayer's Prey on one of the Velociraptors that are next to me,
Okay.
which allows me to do an extra 1d6 damage on my first attack with my weapon.
Okay.
15-foot
And then I'm going to go ahead and attack it with a short sword.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, I need to find a better rolling surface. 13 plus 5. Does 18 hit?
18 will hit on the little Velociraptor.
That's 13 points of damage.
And you slice through this creature, hacking it to pieces on your first hit with quite a wallop.
Woohoo!
All right.
Velociraptor down.
And that is my turn, as I'm currently engaged with another Velociraptor.
All right, Jidal.
Okay. Looking at this map, it looks like a 15-foot cube can catch the 2 to Baku's left and the 1 kind of up above me.
Yeah, 15-foot cube will give you 3 creatures.
Okay. Thunder Wave.
Dex, it's con saves, isn't it?
That is a Constitution DC 14.
2d8s or is it 3d8s?
2. Hang on.
Depends on
Do you
the
want me
level.
to delete one of the Velociraptors?
What's that?
Should I delete one of the Velociraptors that are near me?
All right, hold on. If you wouldn't mind putting one of these guys over them as we continue, I'm going to draw one right now and show you what I usually mark down for whenever we kill somebody. You
Gotcha.
Just copy that picture and put them over as we go.
Can do.
Thank you, Buckaroo.
Okay.
You had 1 pass and 2 fails.
1 pass and 2 fail. So the ones that failed can take
2 by Baku.
12 points of thunder damage and get pushed 10 feet away.
As their corpses get pushed away 10 feet, as a tremendous clap of thunder seems to collapse their ribs and their rib cage, completely taking life away, and the corpses just shoot off away from Baku.
Alrighty. Is this still the surprise round?
This is not the surprise round now. This is 6 seconds into combat.
Okay, then in that case, I'm going to use a bonus action to transfer to wild shape into an Indominus Rex and start communicating with them.
Oh, God.
I'm joking.
Oh, damn, I was going to say, oh, boy.
I got excited. Ooh-wee, Rick. Get me all kinds of excited over here.
If only.
Let's see.
But I will bonus.
The woodpecker does die.
I will. You know what? Okay, so the 2 by Baku are dead. The 1 by me is not. I am going to wild shape into a Utah Raptor.
Utah Raptor? What? I didn't even know Utah had their own raptors.
They do. They're like normal raptors, only bigger than the Spielberg ones.
Oh, okay. Okay.
No, you know what? Scratch that. Let's go Deinonychus.
Oh.
Which
Deinonychus, okay.
is Spielberg Raptor.
Oh, God. All these new damn dinos.
Don't judge me.
I will, but I'm just glad that you're actually pulling out the AL legal characters to run. It's much appreciated when you can know their stats, as a druid. This is important to me as spellcasters knowing their spells. So thank you, sir. So Jidal has completely changed form. Baku, as you are 2 raptors down around you.
Baku is going to take a swing. At that one.
Okay.
Longsword swing.
Yes, sir.
18 to hit.
18 will certainly hit a little raptor. It's screeching in pain and agony. Disapproving.
And 8 damage.
8 damage severely hurts the creature, but it's still limping with a little bit of life left to it. Oh, God.
And with that, he's marked. So if he attacks anyone else besides me, it's basically the unwavering mark. I can mark a creature till the end of my next turn, and if they're within 5 feet of me, they have disadvantage while attacking others, and if they do attack someone else, I can make a special attack on my turn. So I will be doing that every time I attack.
So the Velociraptor will be focused on you. It's already quite hurt, so we'll see if it lasts another round.
And you know what? I'll save the action surge. But I will do a second wind, and then that'll end my turn.
Okay. Artist is going to rear back on the large dino ice creature. Says, I will watch the surroundings and make sure we do not attract something larger. Finish them off quickly. He starts riding off in this direction, and he and Dragonbait are going to start making perception rolls off into the wilderness, especially since this is only about 4 hours since y'all encountered the Red Wizards. The Red Wizard. They look off in the distance, and they still show the signs of all clear as we are 6 seconds into combat. We are now 12. The Velociraptors will take their turns again. We'll start with Baku, so I don't forget the creature that is focused on him. Making 2 attack rolls. Bite and a claw. Both will miss with a double 11 as the second creature tries to get it again with an 11 and a 2 as Baku just bounces off. Shield shell, shield shell. That 20 seemed to really knock a shell into the right place and got him jump started at the beginning of combat. You're all under disadvantage.
What's that?
Baku? Baku, are you promoting disadvantage on the first attack?
Yes, whatever one hits.
Okay. Going to miss. Going to hit on the bite. I'm sorry, on the claw. As the claw does 3 points of slashing damage to Jidal, but the bite misses due to Baku leaning down with his shield. Second one is going to miss his bite and his claws. The runt of the litter isn't just able to get his claws in. Next one is going to be able to hit on his bite, but miss on his claws, dealing 6 points of piercing damage. And the final one that's around Jidal is going to miss on its bite, but hit on its claw, dealing 3 points of slashing damage.
Alrighty.
And then the last one is on Virgil. He's going to bite and he's going to claw and he's going to hit on both.
Ooh.
As that's 6 points of piercing from the bite and 8 points of piercing from the claw. Max damage on both.
Ouch. Puts you down to 4.
It is their turn as they are just slashing, hacking away. They're quite vicious and ferocious. With that, 12 seconds in, Virgil, your response.
All right, I'm going to Slayer's Prey again onto this new Velociraptor.
Okay, first hit on this creature, so a walloping amount of damage if you hit.
And I'll make my roll. And that would be a 25 to hit.
Yeah, no, 25 does not hit a small Velociraptor. Sorry, tiny Velociraptor. Your hopes and dreams are shattered.
And that is 10 points of damage.
He's wearing adamantine. And you smash the little creature. His body leaves his corpse. It just looks like it was a blue tinge to his shells. There is scales that look like adamantine.
Oh, that's the wrong button there.
All right, and with that, Virgil has killed another. Jidal.
Okay. Hang on. Let me pull this up.
I shall not hang on. They get another attack. They kill you. They kill you all.
Oh, sorry. For the rest of my turn, can I also move back?
Yes, you can. No opportunity attacks for Virgil.
All right.
How does...
And Virgil, please give me a con save.
Oh.
Who?
Virgil. But Jidal, it is your turn.
That'd be a 13.
Okay, thank you, sir.
All right. 1 sec. There we go. I'm trying to move this stupid thing. All right.
Talk, I'll move it.
Okay, the one above me.
Not as bad. All right, the one above you. This guy over here.
Yes.
One you've already damaged.
Yes. Going to start with I'm going to multi-attack. Start with a bite.
As the lizard folk goes in with the bite.
14.
Hits. Damage.
10.
And you just rip this creature to shreds. Your bite just takes out every bit of life left in the Velociraptor, and he is dead.
Yummy. Alrighty, move to the next one on the list. Nick, the one right below him. And attack with a claw.
Claws.
20-something.
20-something will hit.
23. Another 10.
Very nice.
Is he still up?
Another 10. I'm sorry, I completely missed that. As you matched his max AC, or HP, so you just go into your bite. You rip the first one to pieces. You turn around with your claws, and you completely cleave the second one into 3 separate pieces, the hulks of which just fall onto the ground, as you've already shot 2 other bodies away 6 seconds earlier with your Thunder Wave.
All right.
Seems to still be echoing around the trees around you, bouncing off all of the tree trunks.
Okay. Second claw.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, 1 bite, 2 claws.
Yep. Go lizard folk.
That is an 18.
18 will hit, oddly enough, on these tiny creatures.
6 damage.
6 damage. Creature's hurt. It's waning, but it is not dead.
Okay. Baku, how you holding up?
I'm good. I'm excited for this next turn.
How about you, Virgil?
He's at 4.
I'm at 4
Yeah, he's
HP,
hurting.
but
Oh,
don't have
gee.
anything on me. So
Oh, wait. I'm in beast form. I can't cast spells. Crap. Sorry, dude.
Gotta be a special kind of druid for that.
Well, in that case, I'll bonus action Hungry Jaws
Of course you will. Okay.
on the same one.
Roll it out.
12.
12 is not going to hit.
Okay.
Just
All right.
narrowly missing. And with that,
Harm no foul then.
Baku, 12 seconds in.
Baku is going to, after taking all these hits to his shield, he is going to swing again at that one that is marked for 22 to hit.
Hit.
And 13 damage. I'm guessing he's dead.
Oh, yeah, he's done for. How do you want to do it, Baku? With a shield bash?
So Baku's he's got his shield up, and he's taking all these hits, and he's going to wait for just a lull, just a small lull in time that he doesn't take a hit, and his sword just comes straight overhead, just hacks this creature right in half. And as that happens, he is going to run away, giving that one to the north a opportunity attack.
Up attack.
Yep. And he is just somehow he's just found a new sense of almost dexterity, and you will see him go and mount Giral.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
So
Let me get this straight. The total is mounting the Dino Jito.
hell yeah. And so he's going to get up
Your
here.
wives know about this?
Well, mine's sitting right here.
Yeah. So he kind of
She
just
did say you were
climbs
good
up
now.
right on Giral, and I'm going to use my my action surge to attack. Which one was the one that you did not attack, Giral? The one on the left or the right?
I did
It was
not
one on the
attack
right.
the one on the right.
Okay, so he's going to go for that one, action surge.
Okay. As you're running away, you take 11 points of piercing damage from a bite that gets every bit of that soft bit of tail.
Damn, my ass! Okay, so he mounts this creature on the right. 22 to hit. 6
20 will
damage.
hit.
6 damage, and he is marked.
Okay, he's still up, but he is marked. Artist, over here, is going to cry out, "Rustling! I see rustling in the bushes! It must be the wizard! The wizard, the thunder wave! It must have alerted the wizard!" You just see him getting quite frantic and crazy about something rustling off to the northeast.
Giral, we must get Virgil healed up.
With this, Didal is going to take the 4 attacks from these 2 creatures. First one is going to miss with double 4 on both his bite and his attack. That one's cut. And the second one will miss with his bite, but he will hit with his claws.
Protection.
Okay? Going to miss with his claws.
Okay. Yeah, and I was going to say, and he gets disadvantage as well.
Super miss. Is this little guy runs on over to the bleeding Virgil that's got this trail of blood lingering behind him.
All right.
Shit, I knew I should have attacked that one.
It's all right.
Sorry.
We'll see what happens.
Well, with a 2 and a 13 plus, you're at a 15 AC, right?
Yep.
Okay, so the second one will be able to hit with its bite. How many hit points are you sitting at?
4.
Ow.
And that's going to be 7 points of damage.
All right. My character drops unconscious.
As you see your comrade fall to the ground, his arrow uncocked, his body a little off-cocked. That is all of the Velociraptor's turns. Virgil, I need a death saving throws. We're 18 seconds into combat.
Meat grinder or not?
11.
11.
That's a good question.
Right. Oh, yes.
Is it,
are you meat grinding? Question I should have asked
I did
earlier.
not designate. I did not designate before, so I don't know if I can make that decision right now.
You can make the decision right now, but it's just re-rolling your death save.
Okay. I will say no meat grinder. I will re-roll, though, if you need me
Okay.
to.
No, you're good. The 11 is good.
Okay.
Okay. And Jidal and Baku are on meat grinder, right?
I am not. Dural is.
Okay. Jidal is the only one on meat grinder right now. Good to know. As we have Virgil choking down a bit of blood, trying to retain his life force. Jidal, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I don't need these little bastards nipping at my heels, so bite on the left one
Okay.
with a 17.
17 will hit.
7 damage.
And you cleave through the creature. He is dead.
Little head off. Alrighty. Claw on the next one.
Okay. Claw away today. Kalu Kalay. It's a wonderful day.
19.
19? Yeah, that'll hit.
And that is 6 damage.
6 points of damage is enough to take the creature over. There is only one left. Is Jidal. Leaves through these two.
Okay.
Shit.
And
Beaver.
how far away is it?
How far away is it? Let's see. It's about 30 feet, 30, 40 feet.
I'm going to close that 30 to 40 feet because I have a speed of 50.
That's what I figured. Big boy animal druid.
Spielberg raptor screech. And pounce with my last claw attack.
Hell yeah. While mounted by Baku the turtle freaking defender.
Baku, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Is this for avoid falling off?
Yeah. Cavalier ass.
I have advantage on that because of my cavalier.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. I want to make sure that it was utilized.
A 13 and a 16. So
You
16.
maintain on Jidal's back as he leaps forward at the last Velociraptor, clinging and biting away at the dying body of Virgil, the archer.
18 to hit.
How much damage?
3.
Oh, and the mighty pounce only gets one claw that lands. Just a little bit of damage.
But because I hit, bonus action, bite attack.
Damn, rampage shit.
No, that's pounce, and that's a natural 20.
Yeah. There we go.
God dang it. You ruined it. I was hoping you would have left some for me.
Well, hop off and grab Virgil.
Yeah, he could always use some help.
Yes, please.
How much damage, Buck or Jidal?
14.
Oh, yeah. Cleaves in 2. 18 seconds is our final tally of time has passed since the Velociraptors descended upon you, took down one of your comrades, and go out. Baku, do you have a way to heal Virgil?
Who says
Virgil
don't chew?
Virgil, do you have any health potions on you?
I do not. Unfortunately, I have the Cure Wounds ability, but that's little use to me right now.
Damn. Okay. So, as this is happening, Baku freaking screams, Geralt, Virgil has fallen. Quickly, make haste to him. We go over there, freaking Geralt just mauls this raptor, and as he's doing that, Baku jumps off of the side, and just lands straight on his feet when he hits the ground because of his cavalierness again. I'm liking this cavalier so far.
They're cool.
Proceeds
Great
to
with the
sheath
druid.
his longsword, pull out a health potion, and feed it to Virgil. You're welcome. There's one of my health potions.
Thank you. Do you want to roll it for me, or do you want me to roll it?
You can roll for it.
All right.
Oh.
That'd be 6 HP.
2d4 plus 2?
Yeah, I got 2 2s and a 2. So 6.
Okay. You're up at least.
Yep.
Okay. So what are y'all doing now?
I immediately look for Artis and Dragon Bell.
Yeah, they're standing over on top of the creature, looking around towards the foliage right now. Like, I swear, we saw the bushes over there moving, guys. The wizard's following us. He's trying to come after the item. He's trying to come after the magic. We got to get away. We got to hide. And as you look off towards the bushes, you're going to see a creature moving. It stumbles. Oh, it's Rylu! As they start to look, and the artist is able to recognize the face of Rylu, stumbling his way through the bushes with a little bit of throw up on his face from waking up in the wrong patch of moss. Rylu, welcome back.
Relax. That
Hello,
is a friend.
gentlemen. It's been a rough morning.
Rylu, it is a pleasure to see you.
I thought
So
I'll
we're
ask
out.
you, gents. I
You
assume
see 10 velociraptor corpses lying around near mutilated.
I'm eating one of them.
it seems I missed all the fun, gentlemen.
Indeed you did. It seems as though I am much more effective at climbing creatures or mounts than I thought I was before.
I think I shall keep that in mind. I will have to see that in the next course of combat that we encounter.
Dear God, I think I'm hallucinating. There was a little elf. I believe they call him an elf on the shelf. Just a second ago.
God damn it.
Good
That's
job,
funny.
Dean.
Oh, and also, Baku, you get a point of inspiration for the Cavalier jumping on Jidal's back. That was clever.
Hell yeah!
Okay, so right now, Artis is going to try and talk to y'all and try and convince you to continue onward towards some disturbance in the trees that they saw a little bit farther down the way. Especially with that thunder wave echoing so much around the treetops, with y'all being so close to that red wizard that just shot off a fireball with no care about, well, dealing with y'all. So he still seems a little unnerved that might have notified someone, so he's trying to get y'all to continue onward through the night without taking a long rest.
I would prefer at least a short rest to recuperate.
Yes. Oh, yeah. He says short rest would be great, but to keep it close to an hour would be as much as he'd feel comfortable with. You can try and do persuasions if you want to reason him out of it the other way. Besides that, this is Artis, and you also hear you smell dragon bait as he's just kind of digging around. You're going to smell an odd nut and cinnamon smell as he seems to be investigating around the brush and poking very similarly with the spear like those warriors were earlier.
I'll go over. I'll see what he's rooting at.
Artis, when are we going to get a long rest? We may be able to make one day without, but it is going to be taxing after a while.
He says if we can at least get one day, if we can get one day behind us and separate from them, I think that'll give us enough distance in the jungle where they cannot overtake us and surprise us.
Very well. I think that sounds wise.
What would you like, survival or nature for me?
Nature for looking over this stuff.
That is a 13.
13, all right. It's just going to recognize it as messing around with some odd mushrooms that have a blue tint to them. Other than that, you aren't able to discern them, and he's not able to speak, so you just get more wafts of that nutmeg and cinnamon smell.
How's his expression? What the heck? I'll do an insight.
Yeah, give me an insight.
20.
Okay, 20 is going to see that he has quite an inquisitive look on his face, and he seems highly focused on whatever he's rooting around for.
Yeah, I'll pick some of these mushrooms.
Okay, give me a survival check.
Ooh,
I like to help with that.
okay.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Don't eat the shrooms, honey.
19.
Always eat the shrooms. 19. All right, give me a Constitution saving throw.
What's that?
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
I don't know if he actually said he ate them. He was joking around about that one.
I didn't eat them. And that's a 20.
I know. 20. All right. So you see some odd spores shoot up from the mushrooms as you pick them, but you're able to put them carefully into your satchel without getting too much psilocybin on your fingers. You make sure that you aren't tripping your absolute ever-living lizard folk balls off right now as you carefully wipe your hands away and you make sure that none of the extra spores get on you.
Noted.
And with that, y'all take your short rest.
Yes,
Indeed.
please.
All right, and during that short rest, I'm assuming y'all can fill Riley on the information of the Red Wizard of Thane y'all cross paths with, his guard force, and the Velociraptor Slaughter, along with Dragonbait and what y'all have assigned on to with Artist Simber in trying to find out where the location of Uma is.
He told us he didn't know where Uma is, correct?
Correct. Right now he is taking you to a location known as Wormheart Mine.
Wormheart Mines. Now, is that
Wormheart
WRM or WYRM?
WYRM.
Significant difference.
Yep. All right. So as y'all are going along, Riley, what would you like to take up? Right now we have Jidal taking the front up, followed by Baku, Virgil in the middle, and then we have Artist Kyber and Dragonbait sitting on back of a ice Carnotaurus.
Real quick, before we get going, I remember he mentioned the name Tinder before.
Yes.
I'd like to ask a little more about that.
Okay. Try and give me a persuasion roll.
I suck at these. But not with a natural 20, which is a 19.
Well, you're going to see him break face a little bit. You're going to see him get a bit distracted and a little anxious as he kind of turns toward you. You're going to get another faint waft of that putrid, rotting, and death smell coming from Dragonbait as he starts to describe, well, Tinder is a creature very similar in ancestry to you. I might say all reptiles come from the same tree, but she is a dragon. She's a dragon that is taking control of the world. As he gets a little racist there with like dragonborn, lizard folk, and other reptile-like creatures.
I mean, we all look cool and all, but, you know.
And start describing how she has taken over the mines from dwarves, and she uses it as her horde, where she has taken out petrifolk, and she is using kobolds and lizard folk to run the mines and give her more wealth. He seeks to negotiate with her to try and join an ally forces to fight off the frost giants, or at least find the location of Uma by satiating her desire for precious items or abilities.
I don't know how I feel about this.
Welcome to why he was so not forthcoming with the information, and why a crit, 19, is able to what is able to pull it out of him. So, with that, what would y'all like to do? Y'all now have a bit of new information as you're taking that short rest.
Baku is going to confront Is it Artemis or Artis?
Artis, Artus, Simber.
Okay. He's going to go up to Artis and ask him about the Wormheart Mines. Is there any information that you could give us about these mines that would be... Oh my god! That would be helpful?
Damn it!
19.
The Knight of 20s. Let's see.
Oh god.
You were able to learn a little more about the mine that a clan of shield dwarves used to operate this iron mine until 40 years ago when it was conquered by the young dragon named of Tzindel. Tzindalor. But we will call her Tinder.
Just type it in.
Every match that she strikes with a new adventurer.
So
I don't know what that means in Draconic.
Yeah, we'll type it in y'all's artist Simber and Dragon Bait updater.
What is waiting for us at these Wormheart mines? Should we prepare for a fight?
Well, if she does not agree with our terms and our stances, she might not allow us to leave peacefully. So an expeditious retreat might be, well, best prepared, and I would hope that we are on our best behavior looking around at the group for trying to persuade our way into this. Is this still something you wish to undertake, to discover the location of the city of Uma? Surely the creature that can fly from above will know its location on the island.
Yes.
Well, with that, I'm going to go grab some water, decide what y'all would want to do, and also who's leading with, especially now that y'all have Rylu in here. But just give me your survivor roll and prepare for y'all continuing to trek through the night.
Awesome.
I'll help with survival roll.
Okay.
Yeah. So what's this guy need? Oh my god, again, are you serious? Friggin' A.
I have really nice.
What's this guy need to go to the Wormheart mines for? Something with his ring. I thought it was to do, like, he had to... I think I've got Lord of the Rings on the mind because I thought he said something about destroying the ring he had or something.
I think he wants to trade it to the dragon in exchange for their help.
I don't think he wants to trade it to the dragon. He's trying to keep it from the frost giants, and he wants the dragon's help in defeating them. Because
And the dragon's
ice is good.
The dragon is that Trin or whatever that he was talking about. Tinder, yeah. But he just told us that she wouldn't let us leave peacefully.
No, he was saying his...
Only if the negotiations do not turn out well will she not allow us to.
Yep.
Okay.
So go in, try and strike a deal. If it doesn't work, run like hell.
Do we have anyone who's good at charisma?
Not me. Possibly our warlock.
I have deception, intimidation as +5, and I have performance and persuasion as +3.
Not too bad. That helps, I guess. All right. Where are you wanting to hang out at, Squigs? As far as marching order?
I'll probably hang out more towards the middle, just to let y'all lead and have a little bit of tanking behind me.
Okay.
All right. So, well, that'll be me leading the party.
Yep.
I would be sad if you were not.
So it'll go Jaral, Baku. So is it Rylu or Virgil is behind me?
I'm okay with either or.
Let's keep Rialu in the middle.
Okay, so Rylu, Virgil, and then the other ones, the nerds.
I have not made acquaintance with our new party member.
Ah, yes, this is Dragon Bait and Otis.
And Virgil.
Yep.
Ah, yes, Virgil, you've not met him either. How rude of me.
Common mistake. It's okay. But
So long as he is a good ally in battle, I'll be okay.
I came across this dragon bait out in the wilderness trying to find Jaral. It seems as though his name is Dragon Bait. I don't know how I know that, considering he's mute, but...
He's got a piece of paper that says, "Hi, I'm Dragon Bait. I need help finding artists."
Ah, yes. That is right.
Is it like stapled to his backpack?
He just keeps holding it up, and he smells like pineapple every time he holds it up. Just
It smells like pineapples.
whenever he's looking for artists, he smells like pineapple.
Albert, you kind of got a little bit quieter
Yes.
since you came back.
Okay, 1 second. I think the mic might have changed on my freaking thing.
It's a little louder. That's better. There we
Okay.
go.
Can you hear me now? Yay! Oh, son of a...
Not so much anymore.
Okay, 1 second.
I mean, I can still hear you. It's just quiet. For me, at
I'd
least.
rather y'all be able to hear me properly, though. So, opening up the control panel. Got to get all techie in here. And can you hear me now?
That's better.
I'll be right back. I got a 26 on my survival, by the way.
Okay, so as Jidal is running away, he's going to lead you excellently down the path. What are y'all doing as you're traveling through the night? Not taking your long rest, but able to expend hit dice.
I have the improved night vision for 120 feet of darkness, so I'm just going to keep my head on a swivel.
Okay, and Rylu, your passive perception is 11, right? Also need to know your AC.
11 passive perception, and my AC is 14.
Okay. 17 hit points, right?
24 hit points at the moment.
Leveled up, thank you. Would you mind updating your document at the start of the Google presentation?
If you
whenever
will,
you have the chance.
if you will place the link in, I will do that immediately.
Oh yeah, thank you, sir. I'll share it in the group again. We did it earlier today, just when we got started for this, because it really just helps keeping track of all of this. I was just thanking Jordan for every time he writes up summaries for stuff like this. Really appreciate it when you chime in, especially when you chime in on freaking D&D discussions and D&D Adventures League when people are trying to call me serial killer.
Yeah, that whole murder hobo DM thing. You're a real headhunter.
Oh yeah, I try and kill you all. That's why Virgil already went down, right?
Yep.
Well, with that, you were able to get led under the watchful eye of Jidal and Rylu, being able to see far out into the darkness. Jidal cutting away with his claws. Are you using any sources of light? Because right now the canopy overhead is preventing much moonlight from sinking in. Any light spells, or are you just using dark vision?
I don't have dark vision. So.
I was just about to say, let's start with who doesn't have dark vision. I know I don't.
Well,
Gerald doesn't. That makes 2.
I do.
I have dark vision.
Okay.
I'll need either Rylu to make the survival check or Gerald to make it with disadvantage. Still consider your first roll part of it, just because you aren't able to see.
Can I help with it?
Yes, you can, so I'll make a straight roll, so I'll just need a reroll. So I forgot. I thought lizard folk had dark vision.
20. No, I'm sorry. 18.
Okay, 18. No, 18 makes a little bit more of a difference. Yeah. Cut through the trees a little bit slower. You get your foot caught on the occasional twig, but other than that, you make it through a good portion of the night, and you'll travel for 6 hours before y'all see this odd encampment sitting ahead. You seem to see some rustling in the bushes. As you look around, you see boars that seem large in size. They're actually large beasts that seem to be rustling around off in the distance. They seem to be about 40 feet away from you at the current point when you first noticed them.
I'm sorry, what was it that was rustling?
It seems to be a large, furry creature. It appears to be a large pig or a large boar, from what you can tell.
Everyone notices this?
This is in the encampment?
This is an encampment y'all see popped up. Y'all are walking around. It's an encampment of creatures.
Okay.
Like, it seems like they're doing what deer do at night and huddle together, trying to bed down, pretty much.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my apologies on phrasing. And I'm sorry, thank you for that, Baku, because right now it is only Jidal and Virgil that are able to see that with their 16s.
I'll go ahead and point it out.
40 feet away. Okay. So what would y'all like to do, seeing these creatures over here?
I'm following the Rylu and Virgil because I don't see these creatures.
Okay, so Rylu and Virgil, what do y'all do?
I will stop.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Can I discern exactly what the creatures look like? Besides,
Hang on 1 sec.
You can try and give me a perception roll or nature.
I will bump into the back of them as they have suddenly stopped in front of me.
I'll go for a nature check.
Okay.
And that's a 7, so probably not.
7, no, you just, seems to smell like bacon around here.
17 nature.
17 keen nature. Okay.
Now, you said
were able
it's-
to discern them.
it's the
Giant
group of
boars.
giant boars. How many?
You are seeing 4 that are bedding down over here.
Hmm.
They seem to be rustling around and looking.
You know what? Just on a lark.
How's everyone's rations doing?
Rations?
Should be fine with my survival checks.
And a ranger helping.
You're an outlander, right? Or far traveler? Well, remember the
Far
survivors
traveler.
are for, yeah, survival is what's taking y'all down the pathway. That's not finding food.
Okay.
That's for navigation to make sure that you don't get lost in the hexes, which y'all have actually been very fortunate with and not going in circles. Some other parties have just been getting more random encounters because their survival checks are so shitty.
Yeah.
We do also have the map to help us.
Exactly. They help. The little things, right?
I mean, I've been eating most of what we've been killing, so.
Oh, Jidal.
And I made, just for the hell of it, I made 4 darts out of those velociraptors we killed.
Nice.
Just cause.
So did
Anyway,
either Rylu or Virgil notify us of these boars?
I do.
Yes, Virgil did.
Okay, gotcha. Well, what is the verdict that we're doing here?
do we want to eat them? Do we want to move on?
A little bit of extra rations probably wouldn't hurt at this point.
Will their screams bring and draw more attention from other things around us?
That's also a very good question.
Arthas, what's your opinion on this?
You're asking Artis? Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Artis is going to say, if you can kill them as quickly as you took out the last ones, I don't believe 18 seconds of squealing will attract too much. As long as there isn't a thunder wave, he kind of whispers that going across that might alert someone to our presence. Besides that, he says that it might be able to help out with some of y'all's rations, make sure that y'all are fed as you go deeper into the jungle of Chult. Because remember, y'all are several hundred miles away from Port Azadu at this point.
Alrighty.
All right.
So let's do this then. Might be good creatures to study too.
Is that smiley face down at the very bottom? Is that another one that we just didn't see, or what?
Oh, thank you for your above-table passive perception, Mr. Baku. That will cause initiative to go, as the only boy that was able to pass his stealth check above y'all's passive perception is slowly making his way around here to investigate, and y'all first catch sight of him as he is within range of... Oh, sadly, it is Virgil over there.
I'm good.
So I didn't catch his him being there.
You did not catch him. No, your passive perception is 14, correct?
Correct.
Yes, his active stealth roll was higher than that. The others all rolled below the 16.
Trying to find a mount. I guess these wouldn't fare very well anyway.
Large beast. Okay, above the table, I've got a friend who has a wizard that rides around a giant boar. His name is Lord Bony Pork, and he's wearing the saddle made from the hide of his father. So, yes. There can be you can ride boars. You just got to be the right size. And well, tenacious enough. But I will need everyone to roll initiative, as this boar is going to try and charge into... Well, he won't get the charge attack because he didn't get to run 20 feet straight forward, but...
Fuck my life.
Bucker, you going at the end tonight?
Yep.
Oh, that's great.
Actually, I might be at the end.
A nat 20 and a nat 1 the next encounter.
I got that one too. I'm at 4 for my initiative.
I'm at 2. I only have 1 dex, so...
18.
Oh, man.
Dang it. And here I was hoping to freaking try and tame one.
And you roll. What did you get?
I got a 9.
Okay, so it'll be Boars, Rylu, and Jidal, Virgil, and Baku.
Yep.
Boar's got a 17 on the dice, but they beat. You said an 18? Or you got a, I'm sorry, Squigs.
18.
Riley.
18 total.
You go in front of the boars then. So this little guy will get his surprise round, and that will alert the others, but they will not be able to do anything. He was within 15 feet, so he does not get his charge attack, as he was more quizzical as he first approached your group. But seeing a little more intense, he feels like he can run you down, at least get one of you before he squeals off. Let's see, they only have a single attack.
Protection on Virgil.
Okay, so disadvantage on the one tusk attack. Ooh. You're at a 15, correct, Virgil?
Yeah, 15 armor class.
He's going to match your armor class with disadvantage promoted by Baku. So the edge
Sorry,
of that
Virgil.
tusk is able to get underneath. That will be 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
As this creature does quite a bit to rear into you. You just see his tusks near gore the ranger as the others start to squeak and shriel. Rylu, what would you like to do?
I will move up close and I will use poison spray upon him. That is a Constitution save of 13 on his end.
Nailed the shit out of that.
Awesome. That is
Are you
a
getting within range?
yes, I am.
Okay.
And I believe it's a 10 feet that I can cast. So I'm gonna get out to the max cast spell. That is
Okay.
11. That is 11 points of damage.
11 points. Very nice. As you slice at the creature, it squeals out into the darkness. It seems to alert the creatures over there, but it doesn't seem to be quite as loud as that thunder wave from earlier. Anything else? Rylu.
I will maintain where I'm at, but I will keep my
Okay.
head on a swivel.
So we have one creature that goes here, one that goes to Jidal, and one more that goes to Baku. The fourth one will go down and charge at Virgil. So we'll start left to right with the one that is going on Jidal.
Oh, man.
This is a new turn. Would you like to promote disadvantage on this, Baku?
Yes,
Because that was the
please.
prize round. Okay.
No,
First
save it
one.
for Virgil.
Yeah.
Very well.
Virgil. So we will attack Jidal as he gets to charge. The attack will hit. I need a strength saving throw by Jidal as the tusks from this creature just seem to gore into you.
19.
19, so you just grab this creature by the horns, you wrestle it a bit, and you keep it standing upright as it isn't able to knock you prone. But he is going to do
A lot.
12, 17, 18, 21 points of slashing damage on the charge.
Okay.
You all start to smell the odd and faintest smell of excrement. Seems to be wafting from dragon bait.
Oh.
I don't think that's his mood.
He might have shit the ice sculpture. Next, we have the two charging attacks that are going at Baku with his 19 AC.
Ah!
The first one will miss.
Whew.
The second one will hit. I need a strength saving throw.
Ow. God damn. Shit, not good. 8.
8, and you are going to be knocked prone as this creature runs over to you.
Get in the shell. Get in the shell.
Does 21 points of slashing damage to you as well as it knocks you prone with this gore just ripping apart pieces of your shell.
Damn.
You're still able to do the defense prone, right?
Yes. Oh, wait, what defense?
Look at Virgil.
Your protection?
Yes.
I guess that's up to you.
I'll do indiscretion right now since you did it for Jidal. You were going to do it for Giral, but he passed it off to Virgil. This is all happening in the same turn, so I'll allow it to go in. And with disadvantage, it does miss, where it would have done 46 plus 3 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Thank you.
Slashing damage, because
You're welcome.
those horns would hurt. And Virgil, the ranger, would have been torn to pieces. All the creatures have gone now. Oh, not all. We have the other one, Virgil, that doesn't get the charge attack, but still gets the tusk attack.
Wait.
And that's going to miss with a whopping 5.
Okay.
He's the only one that got the surprise round, but this is their turn again, so he
Gotcha.
gets to go. Yeah. Okay, that's right with the boards. Gidal, what would you like to do?
Let's see. Damn. They're large, aren't they?
They are indeedy, sir.
Let's see. I am going to change shape into one of my newly available forms.
Oh, okay.
Giant
What's
octopus.
new available for him? A giant octopus in the island of Chult.
Really?
Really?
Interesting.
Okay. And I'm going to lash out with my tentacles.
Oh, Lord.
Amazed these things don't get multi-attack. That is... What is it?
And feel free to type in little battle details as this goes on if you want to type things out to one another. Remember something in particular.
16.
16 will hit.
Hit. Where'd it go? Come back here.
The giant octopus is just lashing out.
What's the damage bonus? 15 damage, because I rolled really well.
Okay.
And if the target is a creature, it is grappled. Until the grapple ends, the target is drained, and the octopus can't use his tentacles on another target.
Okay, so he is restrained. His movement is 0. You have creatures have advantage on attacks against him, and he has disadvantage on attacks against other people. But I think it's only you that he can attack.
That part of it.
Anything else, giant octopus?
You know what? Octopuses have beaks. I'm gonna use Hungry Jaws. And that is a 16 again.
Wait, you can feature, or is that part of the octopus's feature?
What's that?
Is that part of the lizard folks feature or the octopus's feature?
Part of the lizard folks, and that's been like one of the big debates online, but the consensus tends to be if the wild shape can bite.
Yeah, I'll give that to you. Half it can bite, and because you're the lizard folk druid, I'll give you Hungry Jaws in whatever form you take. That is something you naturally had. Thank you. I have to look more into that discussion. I'd be interested to see what people think about that.
It's true. What's an octopus's strength? Woo. Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, you're doing that on
5 more damage.
Virgil. 5 more damage. Okay. Creature is still up and looking fairly hardy. Seems like you cut about halfway into it.
But I got bonus hit points.
Yeah, you did. Fucking Hungry Jaws. Virgil, looking quite hurt.
Yes. And there are currently 2 boars staring me down.
Yep.
I am going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
And then... Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the dodge action for right now.
Okay. With that, just shuck and jive, moving around, trying to keep yourself away from the boars. Baku, what would you like to do?
So as one of these boars just comes and just tramples frickin' Baku, he lays prone, and he is going to, as that second one comes, he's going to try and grab his fur and kind of just pull himself up, kind of like if you've seen Lord of the Rings, what's his name? The frickin' elf dude, Legolas. The horse runs past me, flies himself pretty much on. That's what Baku is going to try to do with one of these boars. And once he is on top of there, he's going to pull out his pan flute and try and animal handling control this boar.
Give me an athletics or acrobatics. And
this is all happening.
Give me an animal handling or an acrobatic. I'm sorry, acrobatics or athletics, and then the animal handling.
12 for athletics.
Okay, you're just matching the DC, barely able to get on top of the creature.
And then animal handling, right?
Yep. Yep.
Fuck yeah. 19.
I'm going to use my critting dice for that.
Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
As you just see this shelled tortle of a creature go from the ground, turning right up on top of the boar's backside, whip out a pan flute, and just begin to start playing. You see the boar begin to soothe itself, seen by the antics of Baku.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah. And then can I bonus action along with all of that?
Right now, no, because that was really 2 actions that you were able to get off.
Okay, got it. All right.
With that, Rylu.
For the one that I have already attacked, I will point my hand and use Eldritch Blast against it.
Okay.
Uh, 23 to hit,
Yeah, that'll hit.
and that is a 1d10 plus. What is that? That is right here. I'm terrible at dice tonight, guys. That is 6 damage.
So the one you already damaged, is it starting to gather a few more wounds on it, bleed a little more heavily, but it is still standing strong.
And I will use my movement to move away from the encompassment of the battle and move more towards the back end.
Okay, you know it'll take an opportunity attack, right?
In
No,
that
you did
case,
poison spray 10 feet away. Yeah, you did poison spray 10 feet away.
yes.
Okay, yeah. Able to back up, move around, kind of hang back here as Artist and Dragon Bait are just chilling off to the side, still looking off in the distance, making sure you're not attracting attention.
And
With
that will
that-
be me.
Okay. So we have 2 disadvantage attacks on Virgil as we start the turn. First disadvantage will miss. Second disadvantage will come dangerously close to hitting. It misses by 1 on Virgil.
Yay, dodge action.
I'll need a strength saving throw for Baku, trying to hold on to the back of this boar, as he is rough riding it bareback.
Oh my.
Can I do that at advantage because of the born to the saddle?
Yes, damn Cavalier.
Not good. 13.
13 is going to fling you off the back of this creature.
So he wasn't like soothed, or not soothed,
Calm a
but
bit. He's not. He seems to be still calmer with you. He's not inherently showing his touch towards you. He just did not like being ridden. Like a wild stallion still needs to be broken. So right now he's still focused on you, not aggressive, as he will not take an attack this turn.
Did I descend 10 feet or less?
Yes, you did.
I land on my
Flew up
feet
about
then.
10, yeah, okay. So you float about 10 feet, and then you land on your feet, standing in front of this creature.
Hell
Hand
yeah.
flute in hand.
Doo-doo-doo.
As G-Raw will get the attack from the other one. And that's going to hit.
Even with disadvantage, huh?
You do not have disadvantage from Baku.
But he's
Yeah.
grappled.
Oh, he's grappled. I forgot about Octopus Guy. Yes, 1 second. He will still hit. He will not crit. The little things, man. The little things. Because Octopus AC is what, 12 or 13?
Actually, it's only 11.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, you could have rolled a 1.
Very fair. Oh, and that's going to be 9 points of slashing damage to the octopus.
The octopus barely notices.
And this one is
These
going
things
to
have a
charge
lot of hit
down at
points.
Virgil as the boars try and concentrate their attacks. What? Baku, give me an opportunity attack. He's actually going to do a little roundabout over here and use all of his movement to get a charge attack at Virgil.
For that one you're moving right now?
Yep. Would you like to make the opportunity attack at this creature as you're sitting doing your pan flute looking his friend in the face?
I don't think I can because in one hand I have my shield and the other hand I have my pan flute, so...
Oh, you can make an unarmed attack with a shield or a pan flute. I'd let you make a pan flute swing if you want.
I'll do the
1
shield.
point of damage plus strength.
I'll try a shield.
Okay.
What modifier? 19 without modifier.
It'll hit.
What do you want me to roll for
Strength
damage?
+1.
Strength +1.
That'll be strength +1.
4 damage for a little shield bash. And he is also going to get marked.
Ah.
Which means he gets disadvantage.
I'm already taking dodge, though.
Yeah, he's already taking dodge, so it won't do double advantage.
Double
disadvantage.
Okay. Then I won't mark him then.
Okay.
Well, he's marked for. Well, okay, you don't have to choose to. Yeah.
Yeah.
And with disadvantage, he's going to match Virgil's AC.
Oh no.
Oh.
I need a strength saving throw.
Be 11 plus 2. That'd be 13.
You are going to just barely keep from getting knocked prone as you take 15 points of slashing damage.
I am unconscious.
And never mind, Virgil does fall prone.
In a different way.
One second. And next we have Giral, as that was the last attack by the boars.
Okay. No, I have this thing grappled. It ain't going nowhere. At least this one isn't going toward Virgil. No, this could be a problem. All right. And with advantage, that's a 20. Natural plus, then some. And those are some good dice.
Yeah, how much damage?
19.
All of it.
15, 21 plus 24 damage. Is he still there?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, okay.
That creature is shivering in its hooves. My mic was muted. As it seems you took out quite a bit of its force. It's wavering in your tentacles, but it is not given the last of its life.
Your mic sounds way better now, by the way, Albert.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Good to know. Might need to change up the headphones.
Loads better.
I think that is all I can do in beast form right now.
All right. And next after Giral, I believe we have Virgil. So I will need a death saving throw. Not on the Commander.
That would be a natural 1.
Oh.
As you just see him start to truly cough down, you see blood splintering out from around these 3 boars.
I'm going to use my inspiration on him.
Okay, please reroll that death save.
Thank you.
Come on, 20.
That would be a 3.
Gah!
You see
Oh, at least it's not a 1.
a little
Better than
less
a 1.
blood, but blood nonetheless.
Sorry, man. Damn it, I wanted to use that inspiration in this turn, too.
Boy, it's all good. I've got plenty left.
You better not. You better not.
Baku, it's your turn.
All right, so Baku, with his pan flute and shield out, is going to slowly walk up to the boar that he got thrown off while playing his pan flute, trying to soothe and gain control of this boar. Animal handling, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Fuck. 7.
And as pan flute seems to sing towards the heavens, it does not seem like you are satiating the creature's, well, anything but appetite anytime soon. It looks a little more aggressively towards you.
And then I'm going to bonus action second wind. Yeah, second wind. And that marks the end of my turn. So yeah, Baku's just gonna kind of walk up slowly, trying to calm this thing.
Okay, Rylu, we are back to the top of the order.
Seeing Virgil go down, about how far away is he from me?
About how far away? What?
About how far away is Virgil from me?
Virgil is about 20 feet away from you.
I will. I will walk up to him and I will use Spare the Dying cantrip upon him.
Okay. Does that stabilize him? And he still have to wait a D4 hours?
That stabilizes him. He doesn't have to make death saving throws. It does not put him towards revival, I think.
Okay, so
I think
I still need Virgil to roll a D4 for how many hours he's knocked out. And
All right.
And with
One.
that, I will use. With using a spell, can I still use Shillelagh as a bonus action spell to ready quarterstaff?
Yeah, you can use that as a bonus action spell.
I will do that then.
Once. Fucking headphones.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Just want to make sure.
Not as
Sorry,
well.
I had to go run to get some more water, so I had to turn my camera off, do some weird stuff. Reset up as the boars are attacking. The boars are attacking. We have Virgil down, unconscious, but not bleeding out anymore. We have Baku trying to pan flute and make friends with a. We will have boars attacking.
There's weird things going on.
Calm yourself, little boy.
Oh gosh. Okay, so with this and my dumb phone messing up, we are going to start with these creatures done rooting around with Virgil's body right now. As this one's going to run up to Rylu and get his charge attack. 14 AC, correct?
Yes.
Okay, that will hit. I need a strength saving throw, Rylu.
Ooh, let's see how this goes. No, get away from my die. Yeah, no, that is a 2.
2 is going to knock you prone, and you are going to take 16 points of slashing damage.
All right.
This creature is going to run up to Jidal, and this one is going to run up to Jidal. First one will miss. Stupendous. Oh, you're at 11 right now, aren't you?
Yes.
That will match. I need a strength saving throw.
22.
All right, so you are not knocked prone. You still maintain grapple on this creature as you take 18 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Second one will hit. Another strength saving throw as he got his run up.
And that's an even 20.
You are still upright, but going to take 21 points of slashing damage from this one.
Okay.
How are you looking, Gerald?
Disadvantaged attack, but it will try and break out of your restraint, so please give me an athletics check.
The DC is 16.
Okay, never mind. He is going to remain grappled. This other one is going to run up to Baku since he failed his animal handling last turn. He will attack you.
Calm yourself.
He's hesitant about it, though.
Well, they were standing right next to each other, so I don't know how far he had to run.
Yeah, not much. But he is still going to miss as Baku's shell bounces him off. He's like, calm, beast, calm yourself. As that's the end of the boar's turn. 18 seconds in. Giral.
Okay, well, since I still got this one grappled, I might as well try and finish it off. 18. Yes? No? 18 to hit?
18 will hit.
13 damage.
13 damage. Finally takes the creature down, standing in front of you, Jidal.
Okay. I got 2 more with me. Crap, I can't remember. What is it to drop out of beast form?
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
Okay. In that case, I will bonus action to give myself some hit points because I'm about to get knocked out of it anyway. That way I can help out next turn.
All right, with that, Virgil is stabilized, so you are drooling quite profusely on the jungle floor.
Good to know.
Sorry, I'm up.
Yep.
Ooh, what do I do? How far is it from me to the one to the south?
That is about 25 feet.
25 feet. Jural, what's your health looking like? I'm trying to decide if I should continue trying to tame this creature or come help you out.
28 left in octopus, 14 left in normal. So 42.
Do you want me to come help you? Or do you want me to try this one more time?
I'm more worried about Rialu.
Because if I disengage, if I leave, I have to either risk opportunity attack or disengage. So,
Well,
Bum, bum, bum.
I was planning to use animal friendship on the last one.
okay. Well, I guess I'm hurting bad.
What's Baku doing?
Baku is going to. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Wait, too
Heat of the moment, what would Baku, this turtle, this protector, this turtle overlord to some do?
Baku is going to see the distress that they are in, and he's going to run down south, taking a opportunity attack.
Okay, you'll get a point of inspiration for acting in character. Opportunity attack will miss.
Whoof. All right. So as he runs, he's going to drop his pan flute, draw his longsword, and attack on that boar that he is right there, also marking him.
Okay. Seems minimally damaged as you approach.
14.
Will hit.
Damn, fucking 5 points of damage. I rolled a 1.
Hack into him, but it will get his attention away from Giral.
Don't forget your action surge.
And I'm going to action surge. Thanks, buddy.
Okay.
Come on, give me something good. Natural 1.
And very nicely done. The action surge does not do much.
You do have inspiration.
Thank you.
Yeah, but we've got people down and stuff, so I think.
And boars to kill.
Yeah.
And tasty bacon to eat.
And 1 boar to freaking tame and ride, so I'm going to save that inspiration for now.
Okay.
But he is marked.
But you can still move because you took on. No, never mind. I'm thinking of something else.
Okay. Artist Kyber and Dragonbait are going to action movement all the way around the boars to get to this side of Virgil. You see him clinking around his satchel, but he will not be able to pull it out this turn. Rylu, 24 seconds into combat.
Excuse me while I whip this out.
That is a. You know what? I am pissed off at the boar who just attacked me, so I am going to use Hellish Rebuke against him.
Okay.
And that is a 2nd level, once per day that I can use.
Very nice.
Creature must make a dexterity saving throw.
Dex save DC.
That should be 13, I believe.
Failed it by 3.
Ooh. In that case, it is a 3d10.
Nice.
That is 1. That is 2. That is 3. And I got 13 points right there.
As you see this creature waning to and fro, it looks quite hurt, quite damaged, but it doesn't look like it's quite going down yet.
And I will keep my quarterstaff in hand, and that will be my turn.
Okay, with that, we have the boars round. There's quite a bit of tension goes over the party.
Hang on.
Now.
Hellish Rebuke, isn't that a reaction?
It is.
Mm-hmm. It's whenever they hit you,
Yeah.
right? Did the creature hit you last turn?
Yes, it did. So that means he still has an action.
Yes.
Yeah.
You should. Yeah. You should have an action still left that happened whenever the creature hits you.
Okay. In that case, then, because I did that, I will then hit him in the face with a quarterstaff.
Will you? Let's see that roll.
Yes.
In the face.
That is a 13 to hit.
Tell me how you'd like to kill the boar.
Ooh. After casting him through the flames of hell, I would like to just take the quarterstaff and smash his brains in.
And you smash together the brains. It doesn't look like you'll be getting any ceviche out of this guy.
Oof.
No head cheese for us.
And I will move just out of range of the next boar.
Okay. With that, we have the boars. One on Jidal, one on Baku. The one on Baku, it's already engaged, is going to critically fail, hitting his touchdown into the ground. The one against Jidal is going to hit, still 11, right?
Yes.
Okay, he's going to hit.
Protection on Gerald.
Okay, let's see if he hits. He still hits, but he isn't crit, which is what I rolled for the second
Another
one.
crit I saved today.
Anyway, that's low damage, as you take 6 points of piercing. And this one is going to charge Baku. Actually, you know what? This one's going to charge G-Roll. This one likes Baku. It's going to charge G-Roll.
Okay.
So this one will get the charge attack, and he will hit, so I need a strength saving throw, Jidao.
19.
19, roll that for me again. I'm using a point of inspiration.
Son of a
18.
bitch.
And Brad is going to get that point of inspiration. Asarak's gift.
Who is?
I am?
Brad is going to receive that point of inspiration. Randomly assigned by the D4 gods.
Hell yeah. Nice.
And Jidal, what was that roll?
18.
18, all right. Damn it, a waste of an inspiration, but you still remain upright as you take 13 points of piercing damage.
I see some of it.
What was that?
There, I think if I see chat,
Yeah,
I only
chat.
see. I
So we
now
don't
have
have
it
to
open.
clog the air.
All right, 1 second. So that was that guy that charged. That guy attacked. That guy attacked. All right, that's all of the boar's turns. 24 seconds in, Jidal.
Okay. I am going to. Is Baku standing next to me?
He's not next to
Oh,
you.
yeah,
He's
well,
on the
he has
other
to be if
side
he's
of
using
the board.
protection.
Yeah. He's within range to give you protection, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do this. Going to bonus action to change my wild shape
Okay.
and shift into Carnotaurus form.
Not kind of Taurus form.
And turn and try and chow down on the boar that just attacked me.
Okay.
And that is a natural 20.
Jesus Christ.
Are you attacking the one that charged you?
Yes.
No, that was the one I was trying to tame.
Wait a minute. Hang on. I have lost the presentation. Well, there's still that other one.
Second presentation. Back up. Yeah.
So, like I was saying,
One.
I'm going to attack the one that's between me and Virgil.
Okay.
I like it.
9, 10, 12 plus. Oh. 12 plus 3 is 15 damage.
15 damage? Alright, that creature is still up.
Very good. I've
Bloodying
already used Hungry
all
Joe.
bits.
I don't get to rampage.
No rampage! Oh, dang, Carnotaurus. Virgil still being knocked out. We go on over to Baku.
Baku is going to move just slightly closer to Gerald, but still in range for that one to the southeast of him. And
Okay.
he is going to attack. Or attempt to attack.
Okay.
Yeah. 12.
12 is not... Oh, actually, 12 is going to match hitting these creatures.
Woo, nice. For 7 damage.
7 points of damage. The creature seems to be waning a little bit, but still holding firm with his hooves.
And still marked.
Quite hardy boars. Yep, still marked like a mofo.
And that's all I can do.
All right, with that, we go back up to Rylu.
Seeing that they are having trouble at this moment trying to take down the one he just attacked, I will use my Eldritch Blast against him.
Okay.
That is a natural 20.
Double
Huzzah!
damage on the Eldritch Blast.
That is 8 plus 4, 12 plus 6, 18 points.
The creature wanes back and forth. You see it start to shamble. It starts to shake. It still keeps the life and energy in it to stand upright. It still has a bit of ferocity left. Oh, shit. I'm retarded. Fuck. Well, with that, we're going to have a few things go on. Because I just remembered a feature.
Whoopsie.
Is going to get his first attack.
I think I know what he just remembered.
The second
What?
attack is going to be on Jidao. On the other side, that is going to miss. The one that is marked by Baku is going to your 19, Baku.
Yeah.
It will match.
Ah!
As you take 9, 12 points of slashing damage.
12 points?
12 points.
Woof! I'm at 1.
Baku, you feel a loud rustling at your feet as the boar that was just slain, the one that just lost a bit of his life, seems to shake, starts to move, starts to stand upright, standing at a Luthering 1 hit point. It stands back up and turns towards you.
God damn it.
Guys, I forgot about their relentless endurance.
Watch, he's going to hit.
You've got inspiration.
So do I.
What, he roll a 7?
Oh, no, not yet. I'm about to roll. 1 second. And with a whopping 5,
Yes!
that is not going to hit on Baku. But you know what? I'm going to use some inspiration.
God damn it, I knew you were going to do that.
And with this, Dean will get inspiration.
Okay.
And let's see. I like the crit and dice. Oh, that's what I get. That's what I get.
Yeah!
As the creature
Suck it.
critically fails, resurging back up with life, not able to hit into Baku. That creature's gone. That creature's gone. That creature's gone. The other one's dead. He surpassed over the top, so it is Jidal.
Okay, so there's a Luthered one above me.
Yep.
A not happy one between me and Rialu.
Yes.
And then
Rylu.
So I'm sorry. I don't know why I keep saying that. Hang on.
How dared you? How dared you?
I'd say I'm a lizard folk. I pretend not to understand the language.
Wait, that one that's between Jaral and Rylu, which one is that?
It's the one that came sweeping around. It was right over here. He just kind of is moving a little closer to help.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
The one above me only has 1 hit point, right?
Above the table, yes. On the table, he's bloodied. He's gruesome. He looks like he's about to fall.
I'm going to name him Luther.
Get him.
16 to hit.
16 will hit.
Let's see. 7 damage.
All right. 7 points of damage as that Luthered one falls. Seems
You know what's
a little
coming.
less twitchy now.
You know what's coming next.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Rampage!
So turning to the one that Rylu has been murdering with a 17.
17 will hit.
And 10. 13 damage.
That creature falls to the ground.
Chomp, chomp.
And with that, Virgil, your eyes, they begin to open. You see this odd haze in front of you. You see blood getting splattered from all sides as boars are getting flung across the field. Feels as if you're in a butcher shop.
I like the
see
smell of
artists
bacon in the
standing over
morning.
you
Who
with
wants
a healing
pulled pork?
potion, while an empty one in hand. What would you like to do? You have your turn.
I have my turn.
Yes.
Could it be? All right. I will stand up. Am I within 5 feet of that boar that's next to me?
Yes, you are.
All right. So maybe backing up wouldn't be the best idea at this point. I would like.
Depends. Oh, and you get back 7 hit points.
7 hit points. I will take it. Every last bit of it, actually.
The one below the marked one is dead, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so I just had the marked one and then the one further away from me, correct?
Yes.
And the marked one has disadvantage.
I'll mark the killed one.
Well, in that case, I will back away from the marked one and accept the attack of opportunity at disadvantage.
Okay. And with
Oh, God.
disadvantage, a 17 and a 19 are going to hit.
I'm going to use my
I'm going-
inspiration to
Okay.
re-roll that.
We'll re-roll that with a point of inspiration as you back away. And a 13 and a 5 will not hit with disadvantage.
All right, it's better. I am going to go ahead and use my Slayer's Prey on it
Okay?
to do the additional 1d6 damage. And I'm going to make an attack with my longbow, finally.
An archer will not be able to use his longbow.
It is a true shame. And with an unnatural 20 hit.
Mm-hmm.
And that
That'll
will be 11 damage.
Hurts the creature. You see it starts to stumble, but still has a fair bit of fight left in it. But still is pretty intently focused on Baku.
All right. And my turn as I back away an additional 5 feet.
All right. Baku, what would you like to do?
All right. That's the first time my unwavering mark has actually worked out and gave someone disadvantage. So fantastic.
Got a lot when a feature comes together.
Baku, seeing this boar heavily wounded, is going to go ahead and strike at him with his longsword.
Do you get this special reaction at level 3?
Oh, yeah, that's right. He attacked someone.
Yes, he did.
Damn it.
Well,
Damn it.
special attack first.
Try not to
17.
remind him, dude.
23 to hit.
That'll hit, oddly enough.
And 9 damage.
9, the creature is going to waver. It looks like it's near death, but it's still got some fight left in it.
And now I'm going to take my regular action to swing at him. Thanks, buddy. Again, that's the second time this game you've saved me. Oh, but
Reading
that's
helps
not going to
because
hit.
knowledge is power.
Just remember that protection.
Natural 1. Not going to hit.
Yeah, that won't hit, so it'll auto miss. But with that, we are, let's see, 12, 24, 30, 36 seconds into combat.
Damn.
As Rylu, it is your turn. Artist still looking off in the distance and trying to pack away his potions, standing next to Virgil.
To the north of me, how far away is that one?
It is 20 feet away from, actually, you got as far as you could, so it's about 30 feet away from you.
I will use 20 feet of movement to get up to 10 feet, and I will use poison spray again.
Oh no, not Baku's pet.
That's my pet.
I don't know this at this moment.
I keep forgetting to say
so
stuff.
Yeah, that would help. But
I know.
is convincing, so DC 13 save.
Ooh, what kind?
Give me 1 second. I just had that up.
Poison
This
spray?
one comes down
It's
to
con.
modifiers.
Yes.
Con?
Go away, everyone. That is a Constitution saving
And you will
throw.
pass because it's a con.
And that will be my movement and end.
Okay. With that, we have this one that's attacking on. I'll start with the one that's forced attack on Baku. So we got Tusk hit with an unnatural 20 on Baku.
Fuck. I'm down.
Try again. I'm going to use my inspiration.
Okay.
Thank you.
Worth a shot.
And an 8 will not hit.
Oof. Thank you.
So this one will now attack on Jidao. Missing with a whopping 3.
No need for protection.
As you start to feel the moss around your feet move a bit, Jidao. And the one that was just slain by Ailu stands back up.
Even though I did more than 10 points of damage to it?
10? Oh, yep. That was on the last one. Hold on. I have to double check on his max. How much damage did you do on that last one?
13.
13. That is not more than 10 of his max. It killed him, but he had 8 hit points left.
Okay.
I do it like negative. You kill him more if you hit him for more than 10 past their 0. That's when they don't get back up. That's why the first one didn't.
I've been eyeing that one for my next wild shape boost. So.
Oh yeah, I figured. The relentless is just kind of awesome.
Yeah.
It's a nice little large beast. So that one will come up, Luthered, as he will now make his attack. Giral. He's sandwiched between the other two.
Go ahead.
He hits. He hits stupendously.
Okay.
Protection.
Oh, you mother! What's your AC right now, the Connotaurus? It doesn't matter anymore.
It's only a 12.
Okay, it'll still hit. It won't crit. It does 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
That Shield of Baku.
I could have weathered the crit.
Yeah. No, Baku's shield is doing work tonight. With
Hell
that,
yeah, it
that's
is.
all of their turns, and we are to Jidao.
Okay. I am going to shift out of Carnotaurus form.
Okay.
And cast Animal Friendship on the one to my bottom left.
Yeah.
Wisdom save.
It is. If the beast's intelligence is 4 or higher, the spell fails. Must succeed on a wisdom save or be charmed. And the
DC.
14.
I'm going to use a point of inspiration. Squigs. Rylu now has a point of inspiration. And that was my last one of the evening. Fuck. And he fails by 2.
Yes.
As the creature is friendly. Ever
Yay!
so friendly. He seems quite the giddy boar.
So nobody attack it.
Yes, please.
With that, Virgil, what would you like to do? Is Uralla's animal friendship?
All right. So which one is he friendly? The one that's marked, correct?
The one
no, the
marked
one-
at the edge.
Oh, on the edge. Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to once again attack with the Slayer's Prey onto the one that is currently marked.
Okay.
Marked green is friendly now.
And that's an 11 to hit.
11 will not hit. Narrowly misses.
All right. And that is my turn for now.
All right. With that, let's have Baku. 36 seconds in.
Baku is going to swing again at this one right below me.
Okay.
Yeah. Fucking. Another nat 1.
That will not hit.
Yeah. Actually, why the hell not? I'm gonna try and shield bash him. Yeah, melee attack.
Okay.
4.
So
Good
strength
God.
contest, or does it have to hit and then a DC save?
Well, it's not the actual shield bash. I was just trying to hit him with my shield.
Okay.
So I don't have the feat yet.
All right. So with that, we're back up to the top with Rylu.
I will aim for the one that is right there where your cursor is at, and I will do an Eldritch Blast against them.
Okay.
Nope, stop trying to eat my dice, damn dog. That is a 13 to hit.
13 will hit, and with his 1 hit point left, he is dead. How would you like to kill him?
Which way is he facing currently?
He is facing Jidal.
Then I would love to just snipe him in the neck and blow his dirty, filthy head off.
When his head flies off to the other side, hitting the other boar, and his head falls to the ground dead.
And I will use my movement to move up to where Jiral is.
Okay. So with that, we only have the one left that isn't friend, and he is going to attack at Baku. Otherwise, it's disadvantage on everyone else, and he's going to critically fail.
Yes.
As the other one's friendship. So Jidal, it is your turn.
Cure wounds at 2nd level on Baku.
Thank you.
As he doesn't have to sweat it anymore from every possible tusk attack that can take him down.
At 1 health.
14 back.
Hell yeah, that's what I'm talking
Roll
about.
that Luther. Ooh.
Now, dang it, no, go away. Was it bonus action cantrips can be done in addition to an action spell, correct?
You're not in
Yeah.
wild shape, right?
I am not in wild shape. What the heck? Bonus action shillelagh. Just
Shillelagh. Okay.
okay, that's it.
Virgil, what would you like to do?
All right. I will like to attack my same target once again with a longbow.
Okay.
And that would be a 19 to hit.
Get
That'll
him.
hit.
And that is 12 points of damage.
And this creature falls to the ground right at Baku's feet as he's trying to prepare an attack, as he has been for the last 12 seconds, that would actually hit. And we are out of initiative, as the last one is animal friendship.
All right. Baku is going
We
to
have to wait.
sheath his sword, go pick up his pan flute, and try and become more acquainted with this boar.
I'll lend him advantage on his animal handling checks.
Animal handle away.
I'm gonna poke the recently downed boar with my quarter staff.
Can I, because I'm playing my flute and I have proficiency with that, can I add the proficiency with that to my end of the animal handling as well?
You know what? Yes. Yes.
All right. I don't know if I'll need to roll again, but that makes 25.
Okay, the beast seems to be calming down towards you. It seems to be quite happy and a little more jovial to be around you. Seems as if you obtained the creature for now.
I am going to slowly and soothingly mount it. Very slowly.
Down by the campfire? I mean, the moonlight is out.
Caress it a little bit.
Paradise by the campfire light.
Okay, so while Baku is laying a giant boar, what would all y'all like to do?
Wishing that Brennius was here to see this.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I got a mount now.
I'm gonna go search. I'm gonna search the area, see if there's anything other than boar meat of interest.
Investigation.
Four.
Well, seeing as it's not hard to find, but you have a little trouble doing it, you locate three casks of water that seem to be overgrown with some odd vegetation. It looks as if they've almost been converted into troughs. Looks like they might have been natural occurrences from your investigation roll, but it looks like there are three of them, sitting with about 5 gallons of water apiece.
I'm gonna cast Detect Poison and Disease.
You detect no poison or disease.
Ooh, let's refill our water, guys.
Can
Yes,
you?
please.
Anyone else doing anything in the area?
I was going to ask, is it possible to gut the boars and see what the contents of their stomachs are?
Yes, you can. Survival check. As I assume
I'd like to help with that.
Let's see.
So, advantage?
You said with advantage?
Yep, because you're being helped out by Virgil. Danger.
That's a 14.
All right, a 14 is able to cut up the contents of their stomachs, and you're able to find within one of them an engraved ivory smoking pipe. It once cleared out in a way, it looks like it might be worth about 25 gold.
It's an odd snorkel.
Besides that, you just see the remains of other things that have been eaten in the area.
All right. I'll take that.
Alrighty. Shall we start butchering?
Aye.
Yes.
All right, so it'll take y'all a couple hours to do this butchering. Roll me a survival check, and we'll determine how many.
Helping?
Anybody want to help?
I'll help.
I've already made the first few cuts.
23.
All right, it's going to take y'all 2 hours to cut up all this boar meat.
Cool.
As y'all get 4 giant boars cut up, prepared, and salted, ready to go, y'all have quite a few extra sets of rations. Let's see how many y'all were able to get. You were able to get a total of 16 rations that are usable.
Nice. So 1, 2, 3. That's 4 each.
I love when the dice roll out together like that.
Alrighty.
How many rations have we used so far?
I was down to 6.
Me too. I
Got off at
guess.
10, right? Because the fourth basic spot.
And y'all have also been traveling for a day so long in this adventure, a day and 6 hours.
Gotcha.
Alrighty. Was Artist still wanting to continue on after that, or?
The artist would like to continue on a little further, at least another 10 hours to 12 of travel to try and get some distance between the freshly carved board, especially with how long it took y'all to fight them. Other than that, he feels fine with taking a long rest once y'all have gotten some more distance.
Do we want to spend some hit dice before we move on?
Yeah.
Yes, I only have
Yes.
one left.
Okay.
So short rest.
Yep.
I have one hit dice left. Could have been better.
Okay, so rolling out hit dice.
Where's the stats for the giant boar monster manual, I'm guessing?
Yep.
Yeah, Monster Manual, page 223. I'm sorry, 323.
Alrighty.
All right, 40 speed.
All right, and let's see. Before we get going, yeah, where'd it go? Now, let me just double check something because I think my app is a little wrong on one of them, but I think detect poison and disease is a ritual.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Then again, also, so we speak with animals. And how does that work as far as concentration spells and rituals?
What do you mean?
Are you still limited to only one?
Yes, you're still only limited to one concentration spell at a time.
Okay. Well, luckily, speak with animals is not concentration.
Bam.
So before we head back out into the jungle, I'd like to ritual both of those.
Okay, so what are y'all trying to talk to? The boar?
Yeah. I mean, it's.
Oh, howdy guys, how's it going? How do you like that guy with the fan flute? What's going on?
I
I have
could not
no
understand
idea
any
what
of
that
those
was.
words.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Usually whenever I have animals, they're all in high pitch, no matter how size they are. So think Mickey Mouse. Oh, every time you're talking to this boar.
Before I want to see, I'm gonna take out one of those mushrooms that I claimed earlier and see what he thinks of it. Like, let him sniff it.
He sniffs it and he almost tries to gobble it down like a truffle. Give me a dex save.
Ooh. Oh no, I'll let him have it.
Okay, he eats it and just starts scrounging about and just tries to devour it. Do you have more? Do you have more? Do you have more?
Quick question. Per the PHB, it says you can control a mount only if it has been trained to accept a rider. I'm guessing this hasn't been trained.
We'll do some storyline with that because there's actually some other reasons that those casks of water, clean water, were out here by some big boars. So this one in particular might have been trained. You can also spend downtime days to do such a task.
Okay, so I can't mount it as of right now?
As of right now, you cannot mount it. It's
Okay.
friendly towards you. It'll follow along with y'all if you want to try to make a harness or some chains or something drag along with y'all.
I got plenty of downtime days.
You know what? Just for shiggles, can I use my cunning artisan feature to use some of the other boar's remains to make a makeshift harness?
Yes, you can make a harness out of the hides and bones and hooves of his comrade.
You should have rope
Great
that
animal
is
farm on
in
this
the
city.
explorers packs as well.
Yeah, but why waste it?
We haven't used it so far.
I will also give Baku some of my truffulous mushrooms to aid him in his training.
Okay.
How much?
Give me an advantaged animal handling check, Baku, for this session, because this is where we're going to round up as y'all are making your way through. Y'all are able to make it to the end of the night, and y'all are go uncontested, unmolested, as you're able to get a long rest at the end of the day. But that's where we will be concluding about a 12-hour trek away from the next location on Artist Simber's map.
Unnatural 20 for that animal handling.
Okay, he is calm and he is friendly towards you. Right now, he seems to be a little more comfortable around the group, but more often than not, his closest ally is Baku. And with
Baku is
that-
going to continue feeding this boar.
Okay. And at the end of the day, you're also going to see the very large ice creature that has been crafted that artists crafted melt away into the ground and disappear. Besides that, let me count up y'all's stuff. Come up with any questions y'all want to ask before the end of the session, any information, any other stuff you want to think about for next time, stuff like that.
How much downtime does it cost to train an animal?
It's supposed to be somewhere in Xanathar's, or at least a better inclination.
Is it?
I don't know if it is. I just know it's one of those like DM discussions. I forget how long I had it for the last couple of people that did this.
Do I put anything in the? Do I put anything in the adventures log for my character?
You put in the XP, the gold, the downtime, the renown. You'll get 1 point of renown, 5 points of downtime. Take that back. 5 downtime, and then everyone but Rylu is going to get 200, 760 experience. Rylu is going to get 560.
And then it was just the 25 gold 4 ways, right?
5 gold 4 ways. And then y'all found all the fresh water, the rations.
$6 gold apiece.
Someone will have to inform me of the ice statue thingy that was going on there.
Oh.
That would be 6 gold and 2 silver, 5 copper.
Artist revealed to us that he is carrying a powerful magical artifact that the frost. He's trying to keep it safe from the frost giants. He knows they're after it. We suspect it's a ring on the finger. And he showed us one of the things it could do was create that little moving ice sculpture. I was very honored that it was in my likeness.
Very well.
Also well played with Asarak's gift. It's one of my favorite little DM let me piss you off moments.
It worked out though.
Yeah. How much renowned? Just 1?
Just 1. You get 1 for every 4 hours of hardcover play, so combining it with the last time we played. You'll only get it every other, for the most part, when we play.
So
Since we're able to get through so much since we get through a lot more content online than we do in store, we end up burning through more content than actual time.
Did we, those blessings we got, those don't count as magical items, correct?
Those do not count as magical items. No, they're basically superpowers. It's one of the things I like so much about them.
They are pretty awesome.
Yeah.
And this adventure has no name, correct?
It is hardcover Tomb of Annihilation.
Gotcha. Almost like I should roll a tankier character and change this character over.
Yes, Island Trump can definitely get big. The low ACs will get you.
Yeah, you got downed in both those encounters, didn't you?
Yep.
Ouch.
I need to stop being so selfish. I'm sorry, guys.
You're doing fine. I just got flanked twice. I didn't really have a chance to.
Yeah, I was just bad positioning both of those times.
I didn't have a chance to position myself in both those encounters. They're both pretty much them ambushing us.
Yeah.
The stealth rolls, man. You got eyes rounds though, and that did help out a lot.
What's that?
Y'all took away 2 of their surprise rounds by y'all's passive perception picking up their stealth rolls.
Adding 2 to my wisdom really helped.
Yep.
Made those battle checks even better too.
High wisdom characters are always fun.
Gotta love druids.
Alrighty then. So.
I have some mechanical questions for you though, Al.
Oh God! Don't you get me lying, but ask away.
I'm considering dipping into barbarian.
Oh God. Okay.
So I know I can't cast spells as a barbarian, but one of the Circle of the Moon abilities is to burn a spell slot to heal myself. Would I still be able to do that while raging?
No.
That's only wild shape.
That while raging.
Okay, so that pretty much makes it not worth it.
It's a use of a spell slot. That burning would cause it to be incontained. I'm sorry. The source of the magic comes from you at that point, and since you are using it, barbarians can't.
Okay, not worth it then.
Completely understand, man. Like the thought, though. I like the multi-class druid barbarian thought.
Plus, Joe Raw with resistance to bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing.
I know. I was like, no, we already have Baku. Quit your shit.
All right, so all barbarians get the basic resistance, right, when they rage?
Yep.
Okay.
As far as taming a beast or teaching it how to be ridden, once you do that, would that be something that I wouldn't have to worry about making sure that it's friendly towards me?
Yeah, after you spend downtime days towards it, it's friendly towards you. It's the same thing as a horse.
Okay, cool. And you said you don't recall what the amount?
I'm going to have to look it up and check my notes, what I personally use for it, because it's on the edge of AL, only because it's not explicitly written out in the player's handbook, the DMG, the monster manual, or Xanathars from what I've read yet.
Yeah. Okay.
So just want to make sure we keep things AL legal and make sure they run according to, APL and adjustments.
Yeah, cool.
I do have some questions on the Xanathars guide for everything, if you happen to know them.
Okay, ask away.
So for my Slayer's Prey, I've been using it as something that can happen on every. I don't see anything about there being a limitation on how many times you can use it. I just want to double check to make sure I'm using that correctly.
Which archer is that? Yeah, because I think there is some limitation to it. I'm trying to remember what it is right now.
It's the Monster Slayer.
Let me see if
Well, you benefit from a short or long rest, but it ends early if you designate a different creature, which makes me believe that I could switch creatures. That's how I have been using it.
Yeah, I know, that's how you're using it. I was a little curious about it. I need to go read about it in Xanathars after this.
Yes, please.
Honestly, I don't know. I have to read in on the wording about that a little more. That's why I was okay with just allowing it tonight, because I had no clue.
Because Horizon Walker has a very similar deal, except for them it's actually a D8 damage.
Yep. Xanathars is ridiculous.
I got it pulled up. Starting at 3rd level, you can focus your ire on one foe, increasing the harm you inflict on it. As a bonus action, you designate one creature you can see within 60 feet of you as the target of this feature. The first time each turn that you hit the target with a weapon attack, it takes an extra 1d6 damage from the weapon. This benefit lasts until you finish a short or long rest.
But
okay.
It doesn't say you can't use it again, right?
No,
you only get it once and you designate one creature for what I read.
Okay, what about the Primal Warrior one of it then? Because that's you send your bonus action, you choose one creature the next time you hit it.
Where's that?
Next time you hit that creature.
Yeah, for Planar Warrior, but it doesn't say you can't use it again on that one.
It does say it recharges at the end of the short and long rest.
No, for this other one. It does not say it recharges on a short or long rest, just that you benefit this benefit lasts until you finish a short or a long rest.
Yeah, it is worded a little confusingly.
Yeah. Since it does add the short or long rest at the end, I would use it as that that benefit is a recharge. You won't be able to re-benefit from it or recharge until that short or long rest.
Then my next question would be for the Planar Warrior for the Horizon Walker, which is a very similar ability.
Let's see. As a bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet. The next time you hit that creature on this turn with a weapon attack, all damage dealt by the attack becomes force damage, and the creature takes an extra 1d8 force damage from the attack. When you reach 11th level in this class, the extra damage increases to 2d8. So, yeah, it doesn't say anything about recharging on that one.
Yeah, it doesn't specify anything about recharging. Huh.
Wow, that's vicious.
Yeah.
Let me read more on that one. That seems like either a mistype or something heartedly overpowered.
So basically, with the Planar Warrior, you can continuously use a bonus action to gain extra damage. With Slayer's Prey, you use one bonus action, but you don't have to keep using bonus actions.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of like Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, okay, so it's instead of you having to use a bonus action recurrently in that term on the same creature to keep it activated or keep it concentrated, I can see that being its limitation or different.
Yeah, Slayer's Prey, you pick one,
on a shorter, long rest,
but it's only one bonus action.
So for Planar Warrior, I was basically using it as if it was Planar Warrior then.
Yeah, you'd have to be able to switch that between characters, you'd have to take a short or long rest. You'd be able to reoccurringly use it on one creature, reactivating that bonus action, or just maintaining without having to, but it would only be useful for one creature between those rests.
Okay. So then if I want to continue using it that way, I might as well re-roll a character into a Horizon Walker.
Yeah.
That's basically how I was using it.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then the other one, the last one, I promise. I've been going through it like crazy. I want to get other people's opinion on this, so I make sure I'm reading this correctly. This would be a barbarian, the Storm Herald barbarian.
Okay.
And it reads for Storm Soul for their Tundra ability. You have a 10-foot radius around you as you rage. And then when this is active, each creature of your choice in your aura, which is a 10-foot around you, gains 2 temporary hit points as icy spirits ensure it into suffering. The temporary hit points increase when you reach certain levels. So every single turn, they get...
I don't think that buffs every turn. I think that's just a solid 2 for whichever creatures are within your radius. I don't think it compounds every turn. It'd be kind of like Aid, where you give people 5 temporary hit points by casting a spell.
The thing about temporary hit points, you can only ever have one set of temporary hit points at a time.
There we go. Thank you. I couldn't remember that wording. I'm like, there's a reason that there's a difference between getting temporary hit points and getting hit points restored.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you have
temporary hit points.
Yeah,
but I think the recipient can choose where they come from.
Oh, it only activates one time. Oh, man, goodness, that makes it less cool.
There's got to be a limit to everything.
This effect is activated.
Yeah, whenever you enter your rage. Okay.
Yeah, I know something. I think something in here has an ability where they get the temporary hit points every turn, potentially.
I know there's the one of the fighters get to heal every single turn, but it's like not until like 18th level.
Yeah, I think that's just fighters in general.
Yeah, fighters are dope.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, I will catch y'all later. I got to do a little bit of writing, but I will catch you on the flip side. Jordan, see you tomorrow. Everyone else, I'll bug you on the chat.
Quick question. Are we taking a long rest at the end of this adventure?
Yes, you're taking a long rest at the end of this adventure. You'll pick up with full hit points, full everything.
Gotcha.
Cool. Sounds good. See you guys later. See you tomorrow.